I've not been lucky enough to go to a beauty salon that often, but I did go once and they had a look at my skin and they, you know, sort of told me what I said. And said vitamin C was one of the biggest things they said I should definitely use on my skin. Especially at this time of year. Yeah, it's very refreshing. It gives you that radiance, especially through the summer as well. But it also stimulates the production of collagen in the skin. It's an amazing ingredient.
Fabulous
and
ingredient.
Some people trying to shop for that, well, you can buy it on its own, but don't, because for exactly the same price, you are getting the under eye enhancer as well. And don't forget, if you spend just a couple of pence more, you can use PayPal Pay in 3, so pop something else in your basket.
Now, we just want to show you some more befores and afters with that under eye enhancer. Remember, most times they take these just after a minute and see the difference. Obviously, leave it a couple more minutes, it's going to get better and better. Just stay very, very still and use the smallest amount of product.
On clean, dry skin, and then just wait for the magic to happen, and you will be blown away. You've perhaps tried lots of sort of serums and things, and it says in 6 months you might get a result, in 8 months you might get a result, but actually this is an instant result. It is temporary. I'm not going to say it's going to last forever, but it lasts up to 10 hours.
Now,
so all the day whilst you're at work, all the day you're at that wedding.
I'm showing you, I mean, when you look at all the problems there around the eye, what a difference.
I mean, this is incredible, isn't it? Because this lady's eye underneath is very crepey, as well as having, you know, that sort of bag there, which really does age. It makes you look tired. You're saying about using this every day. Why not?
Yeah.
We're at this sort of price, being able to use it every day, and you can wear your makeup over the top of it. Just make sure you use an oil-free makeup.
Fabulous.
That's readily available in any high street store.
Hold everything.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Now, I know this lady.
You do, don't you?
This is Tracy, and this is absolutely exceptional. She's utterly, utterly beautiful. She does lots of commercials. You've probably seen her on the telly bop. But that is extraordinary. Without any makeup on, because this is what has to be applied on the clean, dry skin.
Right.
So Tracy has no makeup on here, and her skin looks utterly flawless. It literally has wiped away the years, hasn't it? It's not just the fine lines and wrinkles, although those have virtually disappeared, but it's also the brightness as well that's in this.
Yeah.
So it's not just the magnesium, aluminium, silicate, which is kind of doing the papering over the cracks, if you like. It's also these wonderful active ingredients that are helping with the hyperpigmentation, with the dark circles as well.
Because the tone of the skin has improved, you know, it looks so much fresher. And we say fine lines and wrinkles. I'm not going to be rude, but there's one very deep line there that has completely diminished, hasn't it? I mean, that is incredible. And just imagine when you look in the mirror, because I know for me, my eyes aged quite early in life, and I think sometimes it's hereditary. My dad had quite baggy sort of eyes, and I think you know I got that. And it was a horrible feeling to think that you looked so much older than you were. And as I'm getting into my 50s now, to find products, well, I'm well in my 50s actually. I sounded like I was in my 40s then, didn't I? I was fibbing.
The other way.
Well into my 50s. And you look in the mirror and you just wish you looked a little bit younger. But you just, I'm not brave enough to get anything permanent.
Invasive things.
No.
Yeah. Because you don't know what could happen, do you? That's the thing.
I'd have the one eye up here and one eye down here. I know I'd be
always terrifying that may happen. But with a product like this from Skin Bunny, which it's so wonderful, the products that are in here, I've never had anyone say that they react badly to them. You wouldn't need to have an invasive procedure because you can look like this. You can look your best version of yourself every single day.
Only temporary, you can apply it every day.
Of course you can. And to have a whole, you know, 10 hours of that is extraordinary, isn't it? Because that's when you're out, that's when you're seeing your friends, that's when you've gone to dinner, that's when you've gone to work, gone to a party, gone on a date. And that's when it really matters.
Look at that. I mean, this is the great thing. Now, the other thing to mention is all ages, all skin types. It doesn't matter. You've got the most fabulous results, and we'll see more results live here in the studio for you.
And the great thing is, because it is completely invisible, it doesn't matter if it's the summer and then you get a little bit more tanned. It's not going to look pale because it's completely invisible. It's great for the guys as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. And wow, you are loving this. We knew we'd be busy. We are worried about stock, so all I will say is please don't let us have one of these shows where at the end, towards the end of the show, we've got more people ordering than stock is available. It's not yours till you check your basket out, so please check your baskets through, because we can have a situation where more people are ordering and there just isn't enough stock.
The busiest at the moment is this bundle that's on screen with the vitamin C serum. Remember, they're normally $29.99 each on their usual prices. $29.99 gets you both the vitamin C serum and the under-eye enhancer.
And vitamin C.
Oh, it's so good for the skin.
Absolutely amazing on the skin. I think especially this time of year, because it gives you that freshness, that radiance for the summer. It helps stimulate collagen in the skin as well. It gives you that lovely tone to the skin. So it's a really nice combination to have.
There's so many reviews and testimonials that we want to share with you. But first of all, take a look at this.
So since I've discovered Under Eye Enhancer by Skin Bunny, I use it every day. I put it under my eyes before I put my makeup on, and then I just put my makeup on top of it, and my eyes are so much brighter. You just have to wait 60 seconds for it to start working. It's absolutely amazing.
So I have so many products in my bathroom that are half used because they just don't deliver on their promises. But with Under Eye Enhancer by Skin Bunny, I can see results. I am so happy. This is a product that definitely delivers.
I looked in the mirror and I thought, wow, I look 10 years younger. I look like I've been on holiday. The thing is, when you get older, you lose your confidence. And certainly for me, when I looked in the mirror, I thought, wow, this is it. This is the product I'm going to use going forward.
And wow, she looks great, doesn't she? She looks fresh, you look alive, you look awake. It could be that you buy this originally. Lots of people get this because they think, oh, I'm going to see friends that I haven't seen for 10 years. And if I look a bit younger than everybody else, that'll be great.
That was my sister, wasn't it?
Yeah, school reunion.
Initially.
Or perhaps you're going to a wedding, so you're going to be on photographs. If I could just look a little bit better for the photographs. But because it's so easy to apply and the results are so quick and last 10 hours, you'll use it every day of the week. And it works out at 11 pence, well, 11.5 pence per
And you
application.
like it for those no makeup days, don't you?
I love it for the no makeup days. And I'll tell you what I also love it for, and your sister does as well. My eye, everything starts to hang, doesn't it, as you get old? This bit,
we had
these
this
bit,
discussion before we came
everything
on.
drops
Everything's
to the floor,
moving down.
It's not good. My eyelids, I never had all this skin on my eyelids, but actually I put it on the top of my eyelids as well, and it gives that lift there, so I can actually do those smoky eyes, and my eyeshadow looks, my eyes look more open,
Hundreds of you already shopping with us. It's lovely to have your company. Brand new to ITV1 and STV. If you've got it in a basket, do check your basket out. 299140 is the under eye serum and the vitamin C serum as well. So busy.
We're so busy. And we knew we might have a problem tonight because it is the very first time we've launched it on ITV1 and STV. We managed to beg a bit more stock because we're like, do you know, we start at 12:30. We think that stock won't be quite enough. So we managed to get some more, but I still don't think it's going to survive. Where are we percentage-wise, did we say? 20%?
Oh, now we're
sorry,
approaching 30%.
Not 20. We're approaching 30% of the stock of the vitamin C. So do check out your baskets. Don't forget, we have got a second option for you, and it is a lovely option. This is with an amino acid actual wash. And we were talking about facial washes yesterday, weren't we? I used to use wipes. Couldn't be worse for your skin. You'll never.
Shona then. Deep intake of breath.
You'll never ever clean your face properly with a wipe, and I used to get real bad irritation, blackheads, you know, open pores.
Yeah, and they're bad for the environment.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. A wash is so much nicer, but it's getting the right wash. Now, so many washes really dried out my skin. This is so nice on the skin. But the lovely thing is, though your skin feels a bit like you've had a treatment on it, the thing that just really surprised me, Shona, is not only did my skin not feel, you know, really tight. I really felt that it made a difference to the tone of my skin and the
This is because it has amino acids in it. Now, amino acids really are the building blocks of our skin. They're what kind of shear up the outer layers of our skin. So what is really important, Hayley mentioned it there, you know, maybe if you are using skin wipes, facial wipes,
what you did to me.
they're not going to get deep into the dermis. They're not going to draw those impurities out. With this facial wash, the amino acid facial wash, not only will it deep clean clean, but it does it in such a gentle, sensitive way. It's perfect for all skin types, again, men and women. But it's going to draw the impurities out, but at the same time, it's going to keep that wonderful hydration into the skin. Amino acids also, they help to kind of boost the collagen synthesis in your skin. So it's not only that you're using a wonderful, gentle but effective cleanser, but you're actually putting skincare back into the skin, which is why your skin doesn't feel tight and
feels like you've had a treatment, really.
Absolutely.
I'm like, it feels like I've already put a cream on or a serum on, and yet it feels lovely.
And then we spend a lot of money, don't we, on our creams, on our serums, if we haven't cleansed our face properly. It's like the delivery system isn't there, it's not open. And if we think about...
We've blocked it, haven't we?
We've blocked it. So if you want to put your under eye enhancer in, or you're going to maybe go for the vitamin C serum as well, then you're going to want the delivery system to be beautifully clear. But the joy of this is it's skincare as well as a cleanser.
Now, I've got to let you know, don't go for the facial wash on its own. It is the same price as the bundle. So your amino acid facial wash, $29.99. So a few of you have popped those into your baskets, but this is what you want, and the item number on the screen right now, 475344. You'll get both for $29.99.
So don't get confused. You will find this on its own at the same price by itself. That's how much it is, which is great. But as Sean said, this bundle gives you both.
What a deal.
So it is like a buy one, get one free. That's brilliant. So please, if you've got just that in your basket, take it out and put this in your basket. 475344. Same with the vitamin C as well. We're busy on both of these. The thing is that both those great products, the facial wash and the vitamin C, are going alongside the actual eye enhancer,
complementing the eye enhancer.
And my goodness, that eye enhancer, which you can buy on its own as well, we're giving you the details, you've got all the options. This is quite incredible.
This is about fine lines and wrinkles, it's about the puffiness, the dark circles. It addresses all those problems, and it does it in a minute. Just over a minute you could address those problems. It's a temporary effect, but it lasts up to 10 hours. Then you can use it again if you so wish. Now, if you want to go for the under eye enhancer on its own, it's reduced in price down to $22.99. But for me, go for one of those bundles. That's where the real value is. Absolute fabulous value. 228129 is the item number there if you want to go for the eye enhancer on its own. Also, when it comes to application...
Well, it's so simple. And remember, look in the mirror. What's your issues? Fine lines, wrinkles, puffiness, dark circles, bags. Perhaps it is you've got the droopy eyelids like me. Perhaps you've got real bad crow's feet. This could be your solution to all those problems in virtually just a minute. Should we take a look?
Let's have a look.
Applying Skin Bunny's Under Eye Enhancer is really easy. First, make sure the skin is clean and dry. Shake the bottle and take a very small amount, about the size of a pea should be enough to apply to both eyes. Start on the inside corner and sweep outwards, covering any lines, wrinkles and puffiness. Then feather downwards onto the cheekbone, and that's it. Hold still and wait for it to dry. Almost immediately you'll feel a tightening sensation, so you know it's working. And within 60 seconds, you'll start to notice those lines and wrinkles disappearing, leaving you with more youthful looking, smoother eyes.
Remember, it's completely invisible for the guys and the girls.
Yeah, always use the smallest amount.
On clean, dry skin, that's the secret, and we're going to show you as well. But remember as well, you can apply makeup on the top, so like a powder foundation, or you can have the completely non-makeup days.
And still look really good and really fresh.
Feel fresh, feel confident.
Not having to use a concealer.
Yeah, yes. Because I think when you put makeup on under eyes, if you've got bagginess and lines, they just look even worse, don't they? And you put more on and they look even worse. Take a little look at this, because we're going to apply again, aren't we?
Now, I'm going to ask, Paul's going to kill me, our director. I'm going to ask Paul if we can see the first eye that we did before we do the next application. Is that possible, Paul? Because it made such... And look at that. This is Lisa, our model. It's spectacular. Look around the eye area. And this was 1 minute, 39 seconds.
That's great, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Absolutely
Lisa's looking
fabulous.
at the screen like, yeah, I'm loving that.
I'll have a bit of that.
First time Lisa's used it. We're going to show you
I don't think we'll have to pay Lisa. We'll just give her some of this.
Just give us some under eye enhancer.
Give us some of this and send her home. She'll think she's had a really good night.
What a dream.
Absolutely. And remember, if you are buying this, the actual 20 grams, that will give you 200 applications. Do you know how much it costs? Or, you know, to do
per application?
To do your eyes. 11.5 pence.
11.5
for your 2 eyes. Can you imagine going into a beauty salon with 11.5 pence and saying, could you do something about these the puffing, my bags, could you, that you couldn't even buy a carrier bag, could you? No. Whereas this is actually allowing you to get those great results. And that's why people use this every single day of the week.
Now, we've changed the details on the screen, reason being the vitamin C bundle with the under-eye enhancer is approaching half, 50% of the stock already.
When we went to that clip, it was like 30%.
It's in your basket. If it's in your basket, check it out. It's not yours until you check out.
And what can happen, it can be in your basket, but actually other people can still, it's still ours. Other people are putting it in their basket. And sadly, it gets to the point where more people are ordering than stock's available. And if you all check out, it will say for a lot of you sold out, even though it was in your basket. So please do check your basket out.
Now, let's take a look at the second demo. Shona, can you run us through right from the top how it all works?
Absolutely. You were talking about the fact that this is such a popular product and the fact that so many people use it and they use it every single day. I just want to let you know, if you don't want to use it every single day, you have an 18-month shelf life after it's opened. So you get it home and you use it once for a special occasion. You've got another 18 months before you have to finish that bottle. Now, Lisa's got it here in front of her. She's already done her right eye. So we're going to do the left eye. So you need to give it a really good shake. We're sort of shaking it to wake it up, activate all of those incredible active ingredients that are in there. The main ingredient, the hero ingredient, this has made this so popular and sold over 1 million bottles of the under-eye enhancer already around the world. And according to our producer, that'll be just here on ShopOnTV at this rate, is the magnesium aluminium silicate. That is the hero product within the hero range here. So once we've given it a good old shake, which Lisa's done beautifully there, thank you so much, we're going to open the airlock. Make sure that when you do finish it, you shut it. Shut that pipette. Now, she's going to take out the little paddle and put a little bit on the back of her hand. Now, that is going to be enough. Let me just, yes, loads. And that is going to be enough for both eyes there. Now, less is more. Sean mentioned this earlier, actually. This is a product that has been designed to not leave any residue whatsoever. But if you do use a bit too much, the worst that can happen is you'll see almost like a little ridge. Just wash it off. Start again. You can see that maybe that was your practice. But actually, you're better off to use less and then think, I wonder if I could get a wee bit more out of this and use a bit more. But Lisa's just taking it to the inside of the eye and then just gently drawing it out. Don't rub it, don't dab it, don't drag it. So just almost as though the way you want the skin to go. Make sure you are applying it to clean, dry skin. Now, Lisa's just put it under her under eye area there. But
oh gosh, it looks better already.
It's crazy, isn't it? We haven't even put the clock in.
Wow.
You know, you could use it on your 11s.
Yes.
I have a little scar on my forehead. I've used it to fill in that little scar if I'm having photos done. You know, I'm like, all right, let's get rid of that little scar. You could even try it elsewhere. You know, once it's at home and it's yours, you can put it wherever you like. Maybe it's across the tops of the lips. You know, people get those little kissing lines or
that's
lines.
Really good idea.
It.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, once you get it home.
Like I say, I use it on my eyelids because my eyelids have got really droopy and yeah, I've got a horrible hooding, whereas it lifts them.
It just makes you look more awake.
Now, you two are chatting away there, looking at each other. I'm looking at the screen.
Wow.
Look at that.
Don't look, Lisa. Don't look.
Not even a minute.
And it's the three-dimensional result as well, because the puffiness to the side of the eye is completely flattening out, isn't it?
That is absolutely extraordinary, yes. So within a minute there, we're starting to see incredible results. You know, as we're looking at this, we can see almost the bags. I hate using these words when I'm talking about friends, but the bags, the puffiness, the dark circles, the crow's feet, they're all just, you know, and this is part of what my director's just said, hasn't he? That it's our lifelines, our lifetimes. They are a sign of life, but also they can get in the way of our confidence, can't they? I think that this is absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah, we can stop the clock, I think, because that result is incredible.
Absolutely.
We do say, you know, you'll see results in a minute. The longer you can leave it, the better. I would say probably about 3 minutes, then pop your makeup, because we can apply makeup if we want to.
Yeah. I mean, what I tend to do, Hayley, is I get up in the morning, I cleanse my face, and I then use my under eye enhancer. I then go and have my breakfast and a cup of tea, and then I come back and I put my oil-free, make sure it's oil-free makeup. Oil will degrade the magnesium aluminium silicate, so you want to make sure it's an oil-free makeup so that you keep that wonderful smooth texture to your skin, that fine, delicate eye area. You'll keep it for 10 hours. So if it is a special occasion, then you're going to feel fabulous.
And the nice thing is, because it's completely invisible, you'll probably have a non-makeup day. You'll definitely use a lot less makeup. Means that the guys can use it as well. I mean, that result in 1 minute 40. Incredible.
That's spectacular, isn't it? It looks, the discoloration under the eye, not just the puffiness, the darkness, the lines that we talked about. It's spectacular. Now, Lisa's using this.
I'm standing very, very close.
You are standing very close. They are very close friends anyway, but they've only got one microphone between them.
Just as well, isn't it? Because I am basically leaning over the top of Lisa so that she can tell you her how she feels about it. But I mean, when you look at this image on the screen there, Lisa, how does that make you feel?
Younger.
Good answer.
In a word. But I mean, it's you. I know you are a big fan of not wearing makeup, but this is the sort of thing that would make you choose actively to not wear makeup, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Seeing those results.
It's spectacular, isn't it?
It really is. The smoothness. I mean, you were talking about almost like that bruising effect underneath the eye. I have very dark circles under my eyes because of my glaucoma medication.
Right.
And I find that this helps me hugely, because it's like it takes away that kind of the blood from the top of the skin.
It deals with so many issues, doesn't it?
So many issues, yeah.
So really any of those under eye, eyelid
lines, fine lines and wrinkles, dark circles, whatever your issue is, this is going to be the product for you. And men and women as well. We've got a lot of gentlemen who love to use this because it is completely clearless.
And it's so affordable.
Doesn't show up. You always use the finest, smallest amount, and if you find you think you haven't used enough, you can use a little bit more. That's the great thing about it.
I think sometimes we think our issues are bigger than they are. You only need the tiniest sort of grain of rice and just on clean, dry skin, and just sweep it then the action that you want it to smooth down. The puffiness, the bags, get rid of that darkness, iron out the lines and the wrinkles. It is absolutely incredible.
Now, over 50% of the vitamin C stock has already gone. It's checked through.
Well
so
done,
if you want to get that, please get it in your basket. If you've got it in a basket, do check out. Remember, it's normally $29.99 just for the under eye enhancer, $29.99 for the vitamin C serum. You're getting both of them. That's why tonight it's so busy. Both for $29.99. 299140 is your item number there. Remember, we've got a second bundle with the amino acid facial wash. So if you want a really great facial wash that's not drying, that enhances your skincare.
Really deeply cleans your skin, and your skin feels really fresh, but your skin feels as well super soft. It doesn't dehydrate the skin. The skin feels like you've had a treatment, really. It's a beautiful wash, and I am so into facial washes now. I used wipes for years and wondered why I had open pores and blackheads and why my creams didn't work properly. You need to make sure you've got really super clean skin to allow your serums and creams to work. So that bundle again is very much a buy one get one free, because again your under eye enhancer that gives you those great results that we've seen is $29.99. Your facial wash is $29.99. You're getting them both at that one price, which is incredible. Don't forget, if you spend over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. So lots of people putting both of them in, or putting an extra of the actual eye enhancer in your basket. It's well worth doing.
And if you do multi-order, you'll only pay one postage on your order across the Skin Bunny range. So shop ahead, take a look at everything we've got. We've got lots of reviews that we're going to share with you throughout the show, but here's a testimonial for you.
I would really recommend Under Eye Enhancer by Skin Bunny to everybody. It's boosted my self-confidence massively.
It just gives you that little bit of a spark. After you've put your makeup on, you just feel a little bit more youthful. I feel I've got more of a skip in my step when I'm out and about with my girlfriends, and they're all telling me how wonderful I look.
Since I've been using Under Eye Enhancer, my family have noticed a great difference, particularly my husband and my daughter. But my girlfriends recently have been pestering me to find out what I'm using, and in the end I decided to let them in on my secret and told them all about Under Eye Enhancer.
How great is that? And there's so many testimonials.
Yes, and we'll share a lot of them with you throughout the show. It doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter what skin type you are.
What
this is
issue
why
you've got.
Yeah.
And in the summer as well, as we do a little bit of sunbathing, we get a little bit more tanned. Because it's completely invisible, it doesn't matter if your skin changes colour because it will never be seen. No. And great for the girls and the guys and any skin types, any skin colouring. Absolutely spectacular. So if you want to go for the vitamin C bundle, now is the time to get it in your basket. 299-140. Just getting busier and busier there. We're going to show you lots more demonstrations. Now, the first time we came across Skin Bunny. Yeah, because we've only had, this is the first time we've had it on ITV1 and STV, but we did try and test it, didn't we, on our Freeview channel? Yes, another friend of ours, a model called Sheila, joined us in our other studio. In fact, take a look at these results. Yeah. Incredible.
I would normally start by applying a tiny bit on the back of your hand, and then you can just pick up the product from there. And then a tiny amount, the size of the grain of rice, pop your finger in, and then what you want to do is sweep it from the corner over to the problem areas, just a little delicate sweep. Less is more with the Skin Bunny Eye Enhancer. You really only need a tiny amount. And you can see Sheila's just targeting that little line there above the eye. This is also great for the 11ths as well. And then once it's been applied, you just want to kind of avoid any facial movements for about 60 seconds. So read the newspaper for a few minutes. Don't scream at the kids or have a cup of tea or something like that. Just sit down for a moment. We're going to put the clock in so you can see how quickly, oh my goodness, it's changed already. Don't look away from your screen. Look at the crow's feet that have already started to diminish. They're smoothing out completely. The under eye bag area, which we put makeup on an eye bag, but it's still an eye bag. It's three-dimensional, isn't it? Exactly. Whereas this is going to flatten the eye bag down as well. I mean, the results are absolutely remarkable. And what I love so much, Hayley, is you think we invest in so many different products that often make a lot of big promises. And often, I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm left thinking, well, has it worked? Is there any improvement? But I love the fact that you can see the result with your own eyes happening so quickly. And whilst it's temporary, it's very, you know, can be very dramatic, can really help your confidence.
Well, when you say dramatic, we can see a dramatic difference there straight away. Now, we're only 50 seconds in to that application. The secret really is using the smallest amount here, isn't it? And on clean, dry skin as well. Yes. So clean, dry skin, just a tiny amount. Less is definitely more, but the results are incredible. Stop the clock. Those results may vary, and we will stop the clock right there. For me, for everybody that I've known try this product, they've all got incredible results. Incredible results. And we know Sheila and know Sheila for years. Yeah. And her results were amazing, spectacular, weren't they? And again, that's the great thing. It doesn't matter what age, it doesn't matter what skin type. Everybody gets different kinds of results. Well, everyone's got different kinds of problems, haven't you? When you look in the mirror, perhaps you've always had bags since you were in your 20s. Perhaps it's hereditary, or perhaps you always have that darkness, or perhaps you've got a lot of lines, laughter lines, but you don't want them. They don't make you laugh and smile. You want those lines to go. You can see how it works on all of that. But for me, I've got that hoodiness on my eyelids as well, so I put it on the top of my eyelids, which is why your sister absolutely loves it, because it lifts those eyelids as well. Your 11s, you'll be amazed at all the sort of different areas you can use it. It's an incredible product. Whichever bundle you're going for, whether it's going alongside the vitamin C or whether it's going along the facial wash, you've got both on the screen, both really busy. The vitamin C will be the first one to sell out, so do check your baskets out. It's all about those results, isn't it? Fantastic results on all the problem areas around the eye. Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we want. You know, we want products that actually make us not just feel better, but we actively can see the difference as soon as we look in the mirror. And what a difference. Well, the differences are huge here. You'd be so paranoid about your eyes there, and whatever makeup you put on, you'd still see that bag, and you'd still see the puffiness, the lines. And the lines on this lady's face are actually going down onto her cheek area there. So whilst we do call this the under eye enhancer,
you know, this is your product. Once you've got it home, if you do want to use it on your 11s, if it's on your frown lines, if it's the crow's feet, if there is something, you know, a little bit of scarring or something like that onto the cheek, use it. See if it works. You know, the results that we're seeing on all of these before and afters are so extreme.
That is fabulous.
Yeah, it's fabulous, isn't it? And to think that this lady's got no makeup on, because that's what we're looking at here, in just a minute's worth of activity, no makeup on, you'd feel that you could just go out and face
Happy days.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. So that's just the first one of many. We'll talk about many reviews and testimonials, and results are what, for us, say, this is why you need it. Take a look at this around the eye area. And it's, once again, it's not just one issue we're addressing here, is it?
No, absolutely. You know, on Tracy's eye that you can see here, you can see that, you know, she's a crepiness under the eye. She's got quite a deep set line. I mean, we talk about fine lines and wrinkles, but actually that's quite a deep set line that goes right across the under eye area there. So once that's been diminished or virtually disappeared, also the texture of the skin here for me seems to be much more youthful.
Yeah, it's that baby soft skin, isn't it? Yeah.
We talk about baby's bottoms having that lovely kind of the way it kind of bounces back. That's what we want, and that's what we miss.
I mean, it's a before and after, but you'd actually think it should be the other way round. The after was when she was in her 20s, and the before is now. Whereas actually that is the before and after. So if you're looking in the mirror and you've got lines like this, or an under eye area that's puffy, or darkness, honestly try this. It's absolutely incredible. And the great thing is, doesn't matter what skin type you've got.
So it's perfect for all skin types. It's perfect for sensitive skins as well. It doesn't matter what age you are, and it doesn't matter what sex you are. So the great thing about it, because it has no colour, no fragrance, it doesn't leave any white residue behind. And maybe our customers have seen products like this before in the past, and then encountered problems where there's sort of white powder.
Like a powder left behind.
This has been formulated to make sure that that doesn't have that issue at all. So you can have a completely no makeup day. A gentleman could use it, and I'm not saying that gentlemen don't ever wear makeup, but if you don't wear makeup, you don't have to worry about having to conceal the concealer.
That's it. It's completely invisible. I mean, we're stood right by Lisa, who just did those live demonstrations, and you honestly cannot see anything on her eye at all. You just see this beautiful smoothness.
And that is almost like it's wiping the
years. Yeah, exactly. The same
gorgeous.
thing, rolling back the years.
And it's sometimes looking at ourselves in the mirror and thinking, that's what I thought I looked like in the after picture.
Well, in that clip Lisa was just saying, did you hear her? She was like, oh my, I can't believe. She says, the difference is amazing. She says, but it's so nice on the skin as well. It's so sort of soft.
We've made her take it off now. She's not happy now.
But we'll let her apply it again, because the results are absolutely incredible. And don't forget, you can, like we were saying, use it on your 11s.
Absolutely. We call it the under eye enhancer, because that's where majority of people's problems lie. But this is definitely a product that you're going to be able to use, and use it as you see fit. If it's your 11s, if it's your frown, or your potato troughs, as I call them, your frown lines, or maybe it might be that you have, you know, a little scars or things like. Try it. Try it.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't work, it will definitely work in the areas.
I think sometimes as you get older, you get like a funny sort of line around.
Lines here,
So just have a little go and see.
Little lines in here. Where the skin's got finer and it's lost its elasticity. That's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to get that oomph, that plumpness back into the skin.
Now, we talked about reviews, fantastic reviews. We're going to share lots of them with you throughout the show. But this is what Pebbles had to say. Let's take a look. I thought I'd try this, but didn't really think it would work. I wear glasses and have recently had cataract surgery. Without glasses, I noticed large, pale bags under my eyes. I used Skin Bunny's under eye treatment on one side of my face. My husband and my daughter could both see the difference. I could see the difference. My friend noticed it and has now ordered some for herself. I love this product. I love this bit. I'm 78.
Wow.
So again, never too late. I'm 78 and was very sceptical, but it really works. I love it. I love it.
This reminds me of when your sister first used it. Can you remember?
Go on.
She sent us like a before and after.
Her own before and after.
And her own little video. Her and her daughter do great videos of them applying it and seeing and the difference was amazing. You're quite blown away, I think, when you use it for the first time.
Absolutely. I did a little before and after today on Instagram before coming here this evening, and I put it on my scar that I've got on my forehead, which is from a cyst that's been removed. And Pebbles there mentioned about the dark circles from cataract surgery. I have glaucoma, and I've got dark circles under my eyes. And honestly, the difference, I have people ringing me up going, is this a joke? Have you put a filter on it? And I've had people say, I've got to set an alarm, people that are going to be at work in the morning.
Tomorrow, to have a look.
So they've set their alarm to wake up to watch us so they could order.
Brilliant. Get shopping.
That's great.
But
and
be
you
quick.
are ordering because we've now got twice as many people ordering than stock we've already sold. 2/3 of the entire stock of the vitamin C alongside the eye enhancer, because this deal is phenomenal. What you're actually getting here is a product, let's get it the right way, there you go. A product that on its own, that is $29.99. On its own, our vitamin C is $29.99. You're getting both of these for that price, which is such a great deal. You do need to check your baskets out, though, because that stock is going to be the first option.
We are going to show you more demonstrations with the under eye enhancer, but showing just a few words on the serum because you're getting both. It's like a buy one, get one free.
It's a great serum,
this serum is exceptional. I mean, I love serums, I love facial oils, but vitamin C I think is so important for us. We know how important it is to eat vitamin C, and this really genuinely is sunshine in a bottle. Vitamin C is known to give incredible glow to the skin, and you can see almost by the colour of it that it's going to just give you that refreshing vibrancy to your skin. But it's more than that. This is a refined version of vitamin C, very, very easy to absorb. You can see already that's absorbed into your skin, so there's no greasiness to the skin. So if you are applying this first thing in the morning, maybe before your makeup, your skin's really, really going to glow. But also, it helps with hyperpigmentation.
Feels lovely, doesn't it?
Helps with, absolutely. Helps if you've got dark age spots, so it's going to help even out the skin tone. But it also is...
to put it on your décolleté as well.
Great on the décolleté. Both you and I love a bit of sunshine.
They do.
I didn't realise years ago how bad it was for you and how you really should use a high factor.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we are reaping the non-benefits of that. But that vitamin C serum is exceptional. Oh my goodness. I better shut up.
Hang on.
Oh my word. Hang on a minute.
How did you do that?
How did that happen?
There's this one.
A moment ago, we were meant to tell you, you know, the stock was really going quickly on this. I think
even the screen can't cope with it.
Was the last call about 50% or
something like that.
We're now limited stock.
So
it looks like it's written in foreign, but it does say limited stock. When it goes orange, limited stock is what it's saying. Which means we're down to the very final percentage of this bundle. So if you do want to go for it, please check your baskets out.
Yes.
The problem now is you will have this in your basket and you think you're safe. But sadly, it's still hours until you check your basket out. So the stock we have got left, as many people as they like can order it, but it will only be the first people to check out that will actually physically get it.
Yeah, very soon we'll be what we call over-allocating. So again, more people trying to buy than is available. It'll be like there's a big queue around the block and everyone's banging on the doors to get it. So if you've got it in a basket, like we say, do check your basket out. You'll get the vitamin C serum and you'll get the under-eye enhancer, but it's not yours until you confirm your order. 299140.
Don't forget what that under-eye enhancer does, because if you just joined us, can we have a before and after? Because this is an instant result that can last 10 hours that honestly can really make such a difference to all those under-eye issues. Look at their crow's feet. Look at the very deep line under the eye. Look at the sort of the slight sort of indentation, sort of bag to the eye. Look at the after. That is only probably around about a minute after applying. And that is the result.
And completely non-invasive. It doesn't matter what skin type you are. It doesn't matter what age you are. We just read that review from a 78-year-old lady.
I love that. I love the fact that this is literally just sort of almost wiping the years away, and it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't, you know, confidence or lack of confidence doesn't discriminate, does it?
No, not at all.
And unfortunately, as we get older, that lack of confidence really starts to kick in.
Yeah, of course.
The under eye there, isn't that skin so horribly sort of dry, very dehydrated, very crepey? And look how fresh it looks in the after. So it's not just the fact that it has really got rid of all of those lines. The skin looks so much healthier.
Well, when we were talking earlier about shaking this bottle, this formulation to kind of wake all those ingredients up. What's doing the smoothing out is the kind of main ingredient, which is the magnesium aluminium silicate. However, there are loads of other products in there that are brightening. There are loads of other products that are hydrating, and that's what you're seeing.
This is what it's all about, isn't it? Absolutely everybody that tried it out of the participants there, 100% reduction in appearance in fine lines and wrinkles. Everybody. No signs of irritation, and that's nice to know, because if you have got sensitive skin and perhaps you have tried products similar to this in the past, this has been designed so it's kind on sensitive skin, hasn't it?
It has. It's been designed so that everybody should be able to experience good skin. You know, should be able to look in the mirror and get that confidence back. Skin Bunny is so bent on empowering and giving that confidence back to us, whatever our age, whatever our gender, whether we've got sensitive skin, whether we've got skin that normally reacts to different products, and you feel like you're kind of left out of the skincare industry. The joy of Skin Bunny is that they are bringing us products that are affordable but are incredibly efficient.
And when you say affordable, do you know, it actually works out. If you're buying the individual serum on its own, the under eye enhanced serum, and we'll give you the details, don't buy a bundle because it's a much better offer. But it works out 11.5p an application.
Yeah, and 200 applications.
Yes, 200 applications in your 20 ml, 100 applications in your 10 ml, in the smaller bottle. And also, don't worry that you're thinking, oh, well, I've got to use it really quickly. I've got to use it 100 days in succession or 200 days in succession. You've actually got an 18-month shelf life once this is opened. Just make sure, if I may just show you, thank you so much, that this is shut tightly, because this is an airlock.
Okay. Ah, right.
So this is what's going to make sure that none of, you know, it can't oxidise. So
always show it nice and tight.
If that's sort of left a little bit, then you're going to get some oxygen in there and it's going to degrade the ingredients. So just make sure you've given that
nice and tight.
Really good twist at the end, and then make sure that you give that a good shake before you use it.
Brilliant.
Now we're here and we get more people ordering than stock is available, but quite badly if you're going for the vitamin C. I think a few of you are going to be disappointed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so if you do have the bundle with the vitamin C and the under eye enhancer in your basket, check it out. Confirm your order if you want to get it. And do it now whilst we show you this next clip.
If you do miss out, because I think some of you are going to miss out, because you're going to have to check out quite swiftly, we have got a second option for you as well with that lovely facial wash, and we'll go into a little bit more detail with that as well. So you haven't missed out on getting the under eye enhancer, but you have missed out, or you will miss out on that vitamin C, because it's going really, really quickly. But we'll tell you again about that other bundle. Well, after this, we should see how the enhancer works.
Yeah, let's go back to the under eye enhancer. As I say, the first time we came across it was our Freeview channel. You can watch us in the daytime on channel Freeview 89 with our friend and a fabulous model by the name of Sheila. Here she is.
Have a look at Sheila's eye. This could be your issues. It will work on any skin type. So whether you've got crow's feet, whether you've got bags, whether you've got deep lines and wrinkles, what we're going to do is show you how to apply, because the biggest secret, and it's always applied to clean, dry skin, is the amount, Hayley. You only need the smallest amount.
Yes, Hayley, less is more with this. So no larger than a grain of rice is all you need. So make sure that you've cleansed beforehand. You're just going to sweep from the inner corner, and you can see just a tiny little amount. This is invisible on the skin. And then Sheila's just taken it to that little line there above her eye. This is also great on those little 11s as well. And then we just recommend that you try to avoid any facial movement for around 60 seconds, just to give it time to dry, so you can just sit back and relax and watch the results as they happen.
Now, once Sheila has done the application, she's finished now, let's put a clock on the screen and just show you how quickly this actually works.
Don't look away from the screen. I always look and talk to Hayley or look at Sean, and then I look back to the screen and think I've missed it. Yeah. Don't look away from your screen because it instantly starts working. You can see how the lines already have started to diminish, but look at the bag. A bag is three-dimensional, so it flattens that bag. It's amazing.
It really is incredible. And again, unfortunately, the skin around the eye is as thin as an eggshell. It's much thinner than other areas of the face, very delicate. So to get these results, to have a little bit more of that smoothness, to see any kind of diminishing temporary results can really help with our confidence. It helps you to look a little bit more awake, a little bit more youthful, more fresh. And I think the results are just transformational.
Look at that. There's a deeper line underneath the eye.
There, yeah.
Well, there was a deeper line under the eye. It's really disappearing, isn't it?
In front of our eyes, and that's how quickly this will work. So just for a minute or 2 minutes, and we could probably stop the clock right now because that result is amazing. And that result is incredible, isn't it? You just, every time we see it, and we know Sheila really well, and you see all those under-eye issues, it doesn't matter what your issue is, this seems to be the solution, doesn't it?
Yeah, if it's fine lines, if it's wrinkles, if it's puffiness.
The dark circles. But use it on your 11s as well. And like I said earlier, I've got, as you get older, it's not good, is it? Everything starts to hang, doesn't it? Whatever you try and do. My eyelids have started to, I've got so much skin on my eyelids, but actually if I put it onto my eyelids, it lifts them, so I can do those smoky eyes, and it doesn't look like I'm so, you know, sort of my eyes are closed half the time, which it makes such a difference. And I know your sister uses it for that as well. Now, the vitamin C, lots of you are going to miss out. It is on the bottom of the screen, but do check your baskets out. You need to do it straight away.
Yeah, there's more people trying to order that bundle than we have remaining. A lot more. We just heard in that clip.
I was like, what situation are we in with the vitamin C? And she was like, don't mention it, don't mention it. But there's your details really quick, because you can push in. The problem is, it's like it's in your basket. It's in your basket on the website.
Is this your basket?
Yeah, it's my basket.
Okay. Just
walking around the shop with my basket. And it's like that you haven't paid for it yet. So someone could take it out your basket and go and buy it before you, and you can, so you can still order it. It's there for you to order because it's hours until you check it out. So please check your basket out as soon as you can.
Speaking of ordering, you can go to the website shopontv.co.uk. However, if you want to go to the phones, they're available. UK-based call centre, available 24/7 actually. 03333 241 241 for the phone number.
Fabulous. And if you do miss out on the vitamin C, don't panic. Get the eye enhancer alongside the facial wash, which is stunning. And we are going to talk you through that, because we haven't spoken about this enough, I think, and I think lots of you will absolutely love this.
Yeah, I think also the vitamin C, vitamin C is such a buzzword anyway that people know about that. Amino acid face wash, what does that mean?
And I always think when we say acid, you're a little bit frightened of it, and it's completely wrong, isn't it? It's not like an acid that we imagine as an acid.
I think that's a really, really good point actually, because amino acids, if we don't know what they are, you might think, well, is this like an acid peel? No, this couldn't be more gentle.
That's more further from that,
absolutely. It's a deep cleanser, but it is suitable for all skin types. Amino acids actually are proteins, so perhaps it would be helpful if we renamed them, but we can't because we're not the scientists. But amino acids are peptides. They are the sort of long strands and building blocks that hold the surface of our skin up. So as we get older, as with everything, that starts to deplete. So what you're getting with your amino acid facial wash here from Skin Bunny is not just a deep cleanser, but you're actually getting skincare in that facial wash. You mentioned about when you first used this, Hayley, that your skin, it felt like you'd almost got a treat.
Yeah, like I'd already put sort of a serum or a cream on, whereas I've used, and I do try lots, and obviously try all the products we have here, but some face washes can really make your skin feel very tight and dry, and then you feel you need to put something on. With this, my skin felt amazing afterwards.
That's what's so important about getting the right cleanser. Obviously, we need to clean our skin because we need to make sure that we don't get impurities building up. We want to make sure that we draw out any impurities or dirt or pollution that might be out there. out of our pores and close the pores afterwards. And that's what I like about facial washes, is because you put on you lather up, and that's drawing the impurities out. But of course, then the water that we use to then remove the residue of the product from our skin then is actually closing our pores as well. And then of course it is such a gentle, effective cleanser that we are then getting it almost, as you said, almost like a treatment at the same time, because it's giving us skincare at the same time.
And it's really easy to apply. Again, there's no complications with this. Our fabulous model applied it a little bit earlier for us. Small amount again here, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I think Lisa, by her own admission, would say that she probably used a wee bit too much here. And again, I think this is wonderful about Skin Bunny, is they've formulated all of their products so that less is more. So you get a lot of use out of this. You get a lot of bang for your buck, if you like. So looking at this here is just a little bit of the Skin Bunny Amino Facial Acid Wash onto your hand. Dampen it down with some warm water and lather it in. I love what Lisa's doing here. She's sort of around the nose area.
She's very thorough. Well done, Lisa.
Yeah, over her forehead.
And great if you've got makeup on, and great for non-makeup days when it's just the grime of the day, but great for taking makeup off.
And you can use it over the eye area.
Yes.
Right.
Which it's sensitive, it's gentle enough to be able to use over the eye area to take makeup off that area as well, because a lot of the time we find that it stings. You know, you use
There's nothing worse, is there?
Nothing worse at all. But with this, you can use it all over the eye, whether it's makeup or non-makeup. Deep, deep cleansing, but so gentle, and adding that skincare back in at the same time.
And again, look how fresh her skin looks already, doesn't it? Yeah. And that's how your skin feels. And the lovely thing is, because it's got these great ingredients in it, you do feel as well it's making a difference to your skin when you've used it for a period of time.
Absolutely. So, you know, the building blocks of the skin, it is lifting, it's tightening, it's firming, it's smoothing out your skin as it goes. So you're quite right to say that it feels almost like you've had a treatment, because it is active. It's not just cleansing and then we've got to add loads of other things on top of it. That's what I love about the Skin Bunny range. It's very, very clear, very simple, that you can get these incredible results.
And remember, don't buy the facial wash on its own.
No.
Buy it whilst we've got it in the bundle, because you're getting the under eye enhancer, normally $29.99. You're getting the facial wash, normally $29.99. You're getting both for the $29.99.
So it's this item number that's on your screen now, 475344. And don't forget, if you spend over £30, you will be able to use PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. So have a look on our website and have a look at everything else that we've got available, because Skin Bunny has such an incredible variety of products now, hasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a full range there. So depending on what your skin issues are, you know, the hyaluronic night rejuvenation cream, if you like, can be used all day. Don't think, again, we talk about the under eye enhancer, it doesn't just have to be used in that area. These are because it is so active, and obviously at night our skin does the best work, that's why we're perhaps calling it the night cream. I love the blue tansy facial oil. I genuinely love that.
Nice.
It's so soothing. It is so calming. Again, with incredible hydration properties. So if you want to use that almost like a sort of nighttime repair oil into your skincare regime, there really are products for absolutely
everybody and everybody's skin.
And everybody's shopping across the board as well. You're having a little look and you are putting other items in, which is a really good idea. I know it's a range you're going to really love.
If you do shop across the range, the Skin Bunny range, 1 delivery per order, remember, so you won't have individual items at individual postages. Now, we've just popped the vitamin C bundle back on the screen. The reason being, super limited in stock. If you've got it in a basket, we don't want you to miss out on it. But when it comes to limited stock, there's loads more people trying to buy it than we have remaining.
I think there is there about twice as many people. Yeah, well, actually,
three times now.
3 times as many people trying to order the stock we've got left. So, you know, when I say it's still ours until you check out and people can keep on ordering it, it will be the first people to check out that actually get it. But don't panic if you miss out. Go for the bundle with the wash, because the wash is absolutely beautiful.
Same value, isn't it? Normally these are $29.99 each, so it's a £60 value. We've reduced reduced the Skin Bunny on its own, so the combined price you'll see in a second. It's down to £29.99 for both though, so it's a brilliant deal. 475344. Now, when it comes to your under eye enhancer, application-wise, Shona?
So the 20ml, which is what you're getting there in the bundle, that's 200 applications, 200 sets of eyes.
That's amazing. We were disputing that. We're like,
we thought it was half that.
Could we see your notes? Is it definitely?
Get your book.
I was like, get my note out.
We were, because really 200 sets of eyes, but yeah, that's exactly what it is. Works out 11.5 pence to do both eyes.
Which is unbelievable. I loved your analogy earlier when you said, well, I'm just going to walk into a salon.
Can you imagine going to
and
a
I'm
beauty
going to say
salon?
I've got 11.5, but if we don't have half P's anymore.
No.
But,
What,
you know,
what can you do?
What can you do? But they'd laugh at you.
They'd open the door for you.
I said you wouldn't even be able to buy a carrier bag, would you, with 11.5?
They're 40p now, carrier bag.
The results, and if you have just joined us, could we perhaps see a before and after? Because the result with this product, and the result, honestly, is absolutely incredible, is instant virtually. It's only a few minutes to actually see the difference.
Absolutely. I mean, we stopped the clock for Lisa here in the studio, I think 1.5 minutes, 1 minute 40.
Yep.
But, you know, somewhere after a minute, you are definitely going to see.
Wow.
I mean, that's crazy, isn't it?
Great.
So you were 1 minute 40. Look at the difference around the eye and under the eye. And what it's also done is it's really, not only has it's got rid of the puffiness, the lines, the crow's feet, but it's like there's a bit of a vein, isn't there? And it seems to have evened the skin tone as well under the eye.
I mentioned that there are lots of active ingredients in there. We talk a lot about the magnesium silicate that's in, which is the smoothing, but of course the zinc oxide that's in there is going to really calm and help with that pigmentation, the darkness.
That's really clever. So there's so many benefits.
Yes.
And this is temporary. We're not going to say this is going to last for 6 months. This will last for 10 hours all day.
So, you know, if you want to use it every single day, if you want to look your best version of yourself every single day, whether it be going to work, whether it be, you know, going out on a date, going out with the girlfriends, going out with the guys, you can.
Yeah.
But also the great thing about this is that once you've opened it, you've still got 18 months. I shouldn't be saying that, should I? Because we want you to keep coming back.
Yeah, yeah, because some people do buy it for a special occasion. Perhaps you'll just use it for a special occasion. So 18 months for it to last.
I think once you've used it, though,
you'll want to use it every single day.
I'm going to use that
and
every
it
day.
might be that you're meeting friends that you haven't seen for years. Perhaps it's a school reunion. Yeah. You want to look the youngest.
Look the best.
So up to 10 hours all the time you're out that night, how great is that going to be? But we were saying girls and guys, and for the non-makeup days, it's absolutely brilliant.
So a friend of mine contacted me today after I'd put that thing on Instagram, and she's been considering having injectables.
Right, yeah.
And she was, you know, she'd been worried about it because, again, something that you mentioned earlier in the show is that you worry that something's going to go wrong. You'll have one eye up there and one eye.
I know. I would be the person in that chair.
You would be the lucky one.
It's never happened before.
Never happened before.
Never happened before. I'm really sorry. And like, oh no.
Exactly. And you know, it's a big decision, and also it's expensive.
It's not $29.99.
You know, you're looking at some of these before and afters. That would be if you did your 11s and you did your under eye area and perhaps you went across your forehead, that would be what they call a 3-area injectable, and you are talking about knocking on 300 quid.
Hundreds of pounds, yeah. And that's, do you know what? I think that's a very conservative price, depending where you go.
And this isn't going to give you the results of that, because that does last probably, well, they say around about 3 months, don't they? This will last for you for 10 hours, which is amazing. But you've had no injectables. You haven't had to go through that or worry about things going wrong.
This particular lady, I think, has used it in different areas as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's diminished not only around the eye.
I think.
Yeah, because her sort of eye issue does go down to the cheek, doesn't it?
It really does, and I mean, it's quite extreme. You know, we talk about fine lines and wrinkles quite a lot, don't we, with these sort of products, but actually these are quite deep set.
That's great.
You know, and I don't, you know, she doesn't even look that old.
No.
No, I don't think she is.
So it just shows you that all of our skin changes at different times, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think the under eye area as well, perhaps you're like us and you do shifts, perhaps you've got a lot of young children that keep you awake and you don't get much sleep. Of course, that affects the under eye area terribly, and it's just allowing you to refresh that under eye area. That before and after is incredible. I love it.
Take a look at this next one, because this is the same.
Oh, wow.
This is spectacular. I always say with this one in particular, it's not just the one issue, it's addressed lots of issues at the same time.
No, it really has. I mean, we're talking about the dark circles, we're talking about puffiness. Both of those have completely gone. A deep set wrinkle in the under eye area, and then the fine lines and wrinkles that are going around that kind of laughter line area. Even on just on the outside of the eye, she's starting to reduce that hooding. But you talked about that, Hayley. There's no reason why you can't use that underneath the eyebrow to lift the hooding.
It's great for that, yeah.
But it's, for me, on this particular image, it's not just about the fine lines and wrinkles, it's the texture of the skin. It just looks much more youthful, fresh, alive, doesn't it, almost?
Yeah. It does. I mean, it looks like that before and after is the wrong way round, doesn't it? Because the after looks like when she was in her 20s, and the before looks like perhaps her now in her late 40s or 50s. Absolutely incredible. The 5-star reviews for this are lovely, because I think, you know, virtually everybody that tries it, when you get a result like that, you're bound to be happy, aren't you?
This one from Eleanor, so effective is the headline. I've just started using this product, and all I can say is it's a game changer. I've added it to my skincare routine and I've already noticed such a difference in my under eye bags. The results really started to kick in after 60 seconds. That's all you waited, and I could really feel the effect. Now I can't imagine not having it in my skincare routine.
And I'm glad that she said that, because it will become part of your skincare routine. It takes just a minute, a couple of minutes, 3 minutes. It'll be like putting your mascara on. I think you'll use it every single day, because it's just so easy and so quick.
This is what Dawn had to say. An extraordinary product. My eye bags, which have troubled me for 20+ years, disappeared in minutes, and the results lasted pretty much all day.
Love it.
I'll be a customer for life.
I love that.
Thank you,
My eye bags have troubled me for 20+ years, but now
happy.
They're gone. And that is the great thing. And though it is temporary, it can last up to 10 hours. That is all day whilst you're at work. That's all day whilst you're at that wedding. And if you are going out at night, you can, if you want to, reapply it as well. So it's not an issue at all. It's fantastic.
Now, there is a little bit of science we want to share with everyone. In fact, we'll take a look at the clip and then we'll discuss it afterwards. So take a little look at this.
We invited a leading skin clinic to test just how good Skin Bunny's under eye enhancer is using a Visier scanner. The scanner is used by industry professionals to accurately measure not only how many wrinkles you have, but also how deep they are. You can immediately see the amazing difference between the treated and the untreated eye. Thanks to the under eye enhancer from Skin Bunny, the wrinkles have virtually disappeared, and this amazing effect starts to work within 60 seconds.
Using under eye enhancer is just going to make me feel so much more confident when I go out. I used to worry about the wrinkles around my eyes, and now I'm just not going to have to worry about it anymore. It makes me feel happier about myself, more confident. The results for me were just absolutely fantastic. I love it, and I'm going to suggest everybody gives it a try.
Did you see her smile? I mean, that's what it's going to do. You're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be, just glowing and smiling, because all of a sudden you look fresher, you look younger. And I love the way she's telling you as well. Everybody should try it.
Well, that was Lisa's reaction as well. First time Lisa, our model tonight, has used it, and she was the same. In the clip of VT after we'd let Lisa apply both eyes, she was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And the other nice thing that she said as well, she said it feels so nice on the skin, because some things you can try and perhaps they've irritated your skin, or sometimes it's felt quite tight. It feels so nice on the skin as well. Incredible value for money. One bundle, we've got a lot more people ordering than stock is available. The bundle that's on your screen is very, very busy right now. We are going to step away from this just for a moment. just so you can check your baskets out, because sadly you can keep putting it into baskets and it's not yours until you check through. So what you'll actually see is you'll get to a situation, you'll really get to a situation where you'll check your basket out, and even though it's in your basket, it says sold out. So we're just going to move away from this just for a moment. But we did look at the details of that science, which is really interesting. I think when you watch something like that, you think, oh my goodness, this really has been tried and tested.
Yeah, absolutely. Those machines, they're used by the beauty industry to really understand what different products do for our skincare routine. Now, the Visier scanner, which was used there, actually measures the depth and the volume of a wrinkle. So it's like a valley.
So it's a machine that measures the depth.
Exactly. Is that as we start to lose the collagen and the elastin underneath the dermis, that's when the skin starts to kind of sag and sink in and create these wrinkles. And so it's actually is making like almost like a little crevice in our skin. So what's happening with our product, with our under eye enhancer, is it's actually filling in that crevice, so you get that wonderful smooth effect over the top. And it is important to remind everyone that this is a temporary.
Yes,
but
which I like, actually.
I like that too, because there are days when you just want to be yourself and be in your sweats, and that's fine. And then there are other days when you just need that pep, that sort of spring in your step.
Shine.
Exactly. And you'll also find, I think lots of you will find that you use less makeup. If you are going to use a makeup, please use an oil-free makeup over the top. But you can go about, your smoky eyes, as you were talking about, Hayley, because it's going to give you more room to do that. You'll find that your makeup sits better onto your skin, because when we do have fine lines and wrinkles, the makeup, especially if you're using powders, can kind of get in.
I think awfully when you have got bags and lines, and I have, my eyes went when I was very young, really in my 20s. The more makeup you put on, the worse it looks, and you keep putting more on because you think, oh my goodness, because a bag is three-dimensional, so it's now just a bag with concealer on. But when you've got lines, the makeup goes into those lines, so it doesn't make it look any better.
It fills it in,
It actually fills it in, and that can accentuate it because it's the shadow.
Yeah.
Whereas this smooths it out.
This smooths it out. So if you are still going to use makeup over the top, the light isn't catching on those shadows in that valley. It's just, it's like light skimming over a pool.
Oh. And I don't know.
Nice
if we can't, we can't. But could we see our before and after of Lisa in the studio, if possible? Because I think this really gives you an idea of how you can see how makeup is going to go so beautifully over that. It's like giving you that perfect base.
Exactly. It's giving you an absolutely clean, smooth canvas to then apply.
To paint on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what our skin is. And you look at models, sometimes you see them without their makeup on, you think, gosh, I don't know how they turned into how that looked, because makeup can be like paint, can't it? So you apply that to that wonderful blank canvas and you're going to get the most incredible effect.
So you do need to check out that vitamin C. If you miss out on that, which I think lots of you are going to, details on the bottom going alongside the amino acid wash. We'll swap those over because I think lots of you they'll really be fighting now with those details again, because there are lots more.
There's an even bigger queue.
Yeah, that's it. The vitamin C, a lot more people are ordering than stock is in the basket. So we'll come back and we'll give you the details with the amino acid.
There it is.
This is with the wash. This is the option you definitely want to go for, because the vitamin C is about to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, so 475344 is the item number with the facial wash. Now, we've got lots of Skin Bunny items. Remember, they're new to ITV1 and STV tonight. It's the first time we've featured them on these channels. We've done them previously on our Freeview channel. However, something else that you've already found, and that I know Hayley absolutely loves, because the first time you used it, you loved it, is the facial contouring system. Now, it's shown that there's 5 treatments in here for $29.99. Again, if we go back to salons or treatments, if you went for a treatment, you wouldn't get a treatment really for $29 for one treatment, would you?
Absolutely not, you wouldn't. And this actually is sold to spas and to salons and to aestheticians. They actually use these products for facials that can cost you well, tens and to hundreds of pounds, again, depending on where you go. What you're getting here is 5 treatments. Now, we always recommend with the contouring facial treatment is that you use 2 in the first week.
Okay.
And then 1 each week after that. So it is actually a 4-week system, if you like. So maybe you've got something really special.
Yeah, perhaps a wedding or something.
Wedding or
again, a reunion
or an anniversary or something like that.
We've all got a wedding soon, actually.
Oh, we have.
We're going to, yes.
That'll be nice.
So you could, yeah.
There you go. We can work our way up to that.
Oh, we better get started.
Yeah, we'll have a competition.
But this is such a brilliant product. And I mean, you said that you absolutely...
I love it, absolutely. When you first apply it, you'll think, oh my goodness, what's happening to my face? When you take it off, you're like, oh my goodness, what has happened to my face?
It is extraordinary. So you actually mix the 2, you've got 3 sachets inside here. And you mix in sachet 1, which is your gel, which sachet 2, can't say it, sachet 2, which is your powder. That brush comes with it. You apply upwards and outwards from the décolleté up to the forehead, and you leave it for 20 minutes.
And it goes solid, doesn't it?
Goodness, it's absolutely amazing. It goes completely solid. You feel a tingling sensation, which I love, because how many times, Hayley, have we been for a facial and you lie there, you might even fall asleep and you think, well, they could have done anything. They might have gone and had a cup of tea. I didn't feel anything.
Very true.
This, you actually feel the active.
And it's hardened there it's hardened.
Yes.
And look how fresh and radiant her skin looks.
Then you wash this off in circular motions.
Okay.
It's packed full of volcanic pumice, so it sloughs off all the dead skin cells off the top, but also adding in skincare at the same time. And then you add this wonderful hydrating moisturiser, which is full of
That's in there as well?
That's
your third
brilliant. And you've got that 5 times over.
5 times over.
For $29.99. Brilliant,
no,
isn't it?
It's absolutely extraordinary product. And I was the same as you, Hayley. When I first used it for the first time, I was like, what's happening? And
well, I think Sean was more scared than me, actually, because I walked in the kitchen and he was like...
I was like, what have you done?
But then when you take it off,
your skin's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, your skin's fantastic.
Absolutely. And then adding that wonderful moisturiser on at the end, just cooling and calming. But you will find that your skin's a little pink, almost like it's alive again. But that's because it's drawing the toxins out of the skin, drawing the oxygen to the top of the skin. So all of that is meant to happen. So please don't worry.
It's that feeling a little bit like you've been out in the real cold on a walk, and then you walk back into the house. And your skin's just tingling. Oh, it's lovely. It's amazing.
It's the most incredible product, it really is. And to be able to have something of this high grade, these incredible ingredients at home, and to be able to apply this in the comfort of your own home, just watching telly, letting it do its work for that 20 minutes, and wash it off, and be able to use this time and time again. Of course, if you bought several of these, or you come back to buy a second system and you go straight into it, continually using it once a week, of course the second system lasts you 5 weeks,
because you don't need to use the 2 in the first week. Brilliant.
We like that. Of course, multi-ordering is a really good idea, because if you do spend over £30, it allows you to use PayPal Pay in 3 on our website, so you can split that cost. So you could go for the eye enhancer and go for the contouring system as well.
Spend over £30 and then your entire basket can be split across 3 interest-free payments with PayPal Pay in 3. If you pay online, that is, which is ShopOnTV.co.uk. Remember, you can still order on the phone. Lots of you are tonight. 03333 241 241 is the phone number. Now, we're going to go back to the star of the show, the under-eye enhancer you have absolutely loved. We do have it on its own as an individual product, and it is at a reduced price, because normally it's $29.99. But this is all about every problem around your eye area that will be solved in a minute, 2 minutes.
Honestly, it'll blow you away. And the results, and you're seeing this speeded up, so it's been applied to the one eye. Have a look at the difference in just a minute.
Wow.
Incredible. That result can last up to 10 hours. So all day while you're at work, all day whilst you're at that wedding, all night whilst you're out at that party. It's completely invisible. You can't see anything on her eye at all. So it's great for the guys, the girls. It's great for non-makeup days. You can apply makeup on top as well.
Yes, just make sure you use an oil-free makeup.
Now, this is Sheila from a previous show with us. It's a model we all know very, very well. Really simple and straightforward to apply as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you just make sure that you shake the bottle very, very well before using it to mix all the active ingredients. Now, Sheila is applying this to dry, clean skin. She's applying a small amount to the centre of the eye and then drawing it out. You don't rub it, you don't dab it, you don't stretch it. Just gently move it across the eye and then put it onto areas that are worrying you. So Sheila has put it above her eyebrow there because obviously that's an area that concerns her. She could use it on her 11s, she could use it on her frown lines if she wanted to, but already, without the clock even in, we can already see.
Wow. It's amazing,
this
isn't
is
it?
making a huge difference.
We always go upstairs into the gallery to check the videos before we come live on air. We were all like, oh my word. It was so quick, Sheila's result. And her skin looks so youthful. It's not just that those lines have gone, her skin looks so fresh and young.
Yeah, absolutely, because we've got so many active ingredients in here. It's a lot of the products that do a similar job on the market are literally just the magnesium silicate, which is what's smoothing the skin out. There are so many active ingredients in here which is hydrating, which are helping with the pigmentation, so the darkness under the eyes. The puffiness has been taken away as well, so it's the texture of the skin, it's not just the fine lines and wrinkles.
So whatever issues you may have, and if you do have that hoodiness on your eyelid as well, pop it onto the eyelid, sort of under the eyebrow. You'll be amazed how it lifts that eyelid. Use it on your 11s as well, or perhaps you've got sort of fine lines around the lip area. It's absolutely phenomenal. We do have to warn you though, we are so super busy. It's been great to have you company. It has been the brand new launch. Very first time we've actually had this on ITV1 and STV.
Yeah, the first time we did it was on our Freeview channel. You could catch us on Freeview 89 in the daytime. So the details on the screen, I was mixing two words together. Details on the screen are for your under eye enhancer. It should be $29.99. It's down to $22.99. 228129 is your item number.
200 applications.
Both eyes, yep.
So it works out at 11.5 pence to do both eyes.
What a deal.
Amazing.
What
to get results like we just saw with Sheila, both eyes, 11.5 pence. But then we have got two other options for you as well.
We do, yeah. We're going to talk about those in a moment, though. Let's take a look about Skin Bunny, the background, where it all came from. And do you know what? While we're doing this, check your basket out.
When you notice the signs of aging and you're suffering with those wrinkles, bags and dark circles, at Skin Bunny, we have the answer. Our under eye enhancer will take your eyes from this to this, and it will do it in minutes, yet last for hours. Take a look at this time lapse. Starting in just 60 seconds, we can see just how quickly under eye enhancer reduces the appearance of unwanted wrinkles, bags and dark circles.
I would really recommend Under Eye Enhancer by Skin Bunny to everybody. It's boosted my self-confidence massively.
So not only is Under Eye Enhancer simple to use, simple to apply, it's fundamentally what it means to me is I feel great about myself. I go out feeling more confident, more outgoing, and I can just be me without the need to worry. I love it. I love it.
Yes, I do see that I'm getting older. We're all getting older, so I see more lines appearing, but there is something we can do about it. I love Under Eye Enhancer by Skin Bunny because you can see the results almost straight away.
We invited a leading skin clinic to test just how good Skin Bunny's Under Eye Enhancer is using a Visier scanner. The scanner is used by industry professionals to accurately measure not only how many wrinkles you have, but also how deep they are. You can immediately see the amazing difference between the treated and the untreated eye. Thanks to the Under Eye Enhancer from Skin Bunny, the wrinkles have virtually disappeared, and this amazing effect starts to work within 60 seconds. When you decide to take steps to improve the appearance of your skin, you have many options available to you. The salon, injections, maybe even surgery. But with results like these, Skin Bunny's Under Eye Enhancer could be your perfect option. It's affordable, it's pain-free, and you'll see it starting to work in just 60 seconds. If you feel it's the wrinkles that are aging you, the dark circles that have you looking tired, maybe it's the bags or the puffiness that you just can't seem to hide, well, the Under Eye Enhancer from Skin Bunny is the simple solution that gives you breathtaking results every time you apply. Imagine how much younger and more confident you could feel. In a study, 100% of participants noticed a reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and 100% had no irritation whatsoever.
Really lovely to have your company, especially on our launch night, very first night that we've had the Skin Bunny with us here on ITV1 and STV, and you've absolutely loved it. One bundle, it's hanging on by a thread, but there's so many more people trying to order than stock is available. You've got 3 different ways of buying the under eye enhancer. You can buy it individually, or you've got 2 bundle offers, and the bundles are the busiest because I think they are the best value for money.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt. Now, normally, if you go for the vitamin C serum and you go for the under eye enhancer, you'd pay $29.99 for each one of them. Tonight, you get them both for $29.99.
If you're quick.
However, there are I think 3 or 4 times more people trying to order this bundle than we have remaining in stock. We are approaching single figures on this particular bundle, so if you've got it in a basket, check it out.
Check out. Sadly, some of you will press check out and it will say sold out, sorry, because even though it's in your basket, it's not yours until you check it through. It's still ours. But don't panic if you have missed out on that bundle. Go for the second option. Because, again, you've got the under-eye enhancer, but the facial wash is beautiful.
And, again, the facial wash is normally $29.99. You're getting both of them for $29.99. The facial wash is gentle. It's beautiful on the skin when you use it. Hayley was saying when she used it, it felt like she'd had a treatment on her face
because a lot of
with the face wash.
Dry your skin. So once you've washed your face, your skin feels very tight and horrible. Whereas with this, I did feel I'd already got sort of a serum or a cream on because my skin felt really lovely.
You were saying about using wipes in the past.
Which I used for years.
But we were talking about this the other night, weren't we? When you use a makeup wipe, really, you're not taking the makeup off, you're just moving it around the face.
And that's why in the morning you've got makeup on your pillow and you think, I took my makeup off, but a wipe doesn't fully take it off. It doesn't take it out of the pores of the skin, where this is washing deep into the skin, really gently as well. So washing all the daily grime out, but makeup as well. And it's really great for sensitive skin. So it's nice and kind around the eyes to get your eye makeup off too. You'll absolutely love it. And I have tried and tested all of our facial washes really here at ShopOnTV, and it really is the way to go. And this is a really lovely one because what it seems to do as well, the longer you use it, you do feel that it is making a difference to the skin,
and
sort of tightening as well, and improving sort of the tone.
Absolutely stunning, and you'll love the feel of it, like Hayley was saying. Now, can we just take a look at some befores and afters and show you exactly what this is going to do? We're going to see live demonstrations in the studio, because when you see it live, you're like, oh my goodness. But these are some of the results that we're talking about.
Bless her. I mean, whatever makeup she put on, you would always see that under eye area. That's very much what my eyes are like, actually, if I don't use this. I have got that sort of that bagginess, and I've got those lines. You can see how on this particular lady that they go down to the cheek area.
Yeah, it moves right down the face.
Look at the after, and she's got no makeup on. She's only got the eye enhancer on, and what a difference! It's smoothed out all of her under eye issues.
Yeah, you're only going to use the smallest amount. It's about fine lines and wrinkles. It's about puffy eyes. It's about dark circles. It's about the crow's feet. You can use it on the eyelids as well to lift the eyelids.
The eyelids. If you've got, my eyelids have started to sort of hang, and you know there's more skin than they ever had on. So to get that nice lift to the eyelid, use it around, of course, the crow's feet area, under the eye for the bags. There's a deep line there that's completely ironed out. But that line that's under the eye, that could be a Levenses line. Put it onto your Levenses. It could be a line around the lip area.
Yes, yeah.
Which again, try it there.
And use the smallest amount. Shona's going to run you through.
That's the secret, isn't it? On clean, dry skin, and a small amount.
Yeah.
The only way you can use this wrong, really, is put too much on. So just use a tiny amount. If you think, oh, I need a little bit more, you can then use a little bit more. But in that one actual bottle of the 20 grams, you've actually got 200 applications, and that
both eyes
works out. 11.5 for both eyes.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Which is amazing, isn't it?
Brilliant. Absolutely spectacular. So 475344, whatever you've got in a basket right now, do check your basket out, confirm your order at $29.99. It's brilliant. Shall we see a demonstration?
Yeah, see it. Like, don't turn away from your screen. Sit down.
Yes.
And keep watching the telly now.
It's quick.
It starts to work very, very quickly, and you'll miss it otherwise. So, Shona, talk us through, if you would, exactly how we apply.
So we've talked about cleaning our skin, and if you're going for that bundle with the amino acid facial wash, then that's perfect, because that's going to clean your skin and be ready to take on your Skin Bunny Under Eye Enhancer. So it's in an airtight pot. Make sure you give it a good shake before using it, because there's lots of active ingredients in there. We want to make sure we combine them all together so they do their best work for you. Now, as we can see, we're giving that a good shake there, and then we're going to just open it up, and it's got a little paddle. Wipe the paddle over the back of your hand, and that will be enough, probably too much, for both of your eyes. Now Lisa's just going to do one eye at a time for you. So yeah, you've got absolutely loads, I can see that from here, and that's without my glasses on. So just with one of your index fingers, just from the inside of the eye, exactly as Lisa's doing here, from the inside of the eye, just gently wiping it over the problem areas. So wherever it is that you're worried about, is it puffiness, is it fine lines and wrinkles, is it hooding, is it the 11's ears, is it frown lines, whatever works for you, that's where you apply it. Don't drag it, don't dab it, just gently smooth it over the area. It will start to work almost immediately.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a result already, even in the time that it's taken Lisa to apply this. So not only are we seeing the fine lines and wrinkles starting to diminish, but we're seeing the coloration of the skin, the texture of the skin changing already. Now, you need to stay still for about 2 minutes. What I tend to do is I will clean my face in the morning, I'll use my Skin Bunny, and I'll then go and make my cup of tea and my breakfast.
Oh, that makes sense. And then go back and do your makeup if you're going to apply makeup.
If I'm going to apply makeup. So then I can be sure it's absolutely dry and ready. And if you are going to use makeup, please do make sure you use an oil-free makeup. But that delicate area underneath our eye there, that skin that is so sensitive, that skin that really does show tiredness, shows our age, shows all of the problems. You know, even when our skin is angry or upset, we actually do see it in the eye area. And of course, that is the area that everybody focuses on when they first meet you. But we can see already a huge difference here as well, across Lisa's top of her cheek. If you look at the top of Lisa's cheek there, that's starting like to smooth out as well.
Well, the crow's feet have completely diminished.
They've completely gone.
Yeah. It's like there's it's like a darkness, it looks a little bit like a vein. That even seems to have changed that discoloration there as well.
Yep.
The under eye area is fabulous. I think we could have gone a little bit higher as well and flattened out that puffiness.
Yeah.
Because but it's good actually, because you can see where it's worked, where we've applied it, and it has worked absolutely
so you can be
incredibly
quite specific.
Yeah.
You can put it where you have the issue. So say for example here, Lisa looked in the mirror and she went, oh, I missed a wee bit.
Yeah.
Then you could go back and you could actually reapply in that little area. And remember, you can't really do anything wrong. The worst you can do is put too much on. What Lisa's done is use less, or put it onto areas, or just onto certain areas, but you can go back and apply a little bit more. This has been formulated to not leave any white residue. There are other products on the market that you may have come across before, and the issue is that you get a white residue or a little ridge, and it's very difficult to conceal that. But this is just in less than 2 minutes. What do you think, Lisa, when you look at that?
Yeah, I didn't apply as much as last time when I tried it last time. So, but yeah, there is a noticeable difference, absolutely. And it just makes you feel younger, you feel brighter and lighter, and in general, it's incredible, really.
And so quick,
incredible.
You know,
very quick.
Instead of having to think about, well, have I got to do, have I got to go and have injectables or something really scary like that? that.
That's what I like about it. I love all natural stuff, you know, and it's not invasive at all. So that's what I really, really love about it as well.
Actually, it's really interesting that Lisa's mentioned that, because this is vegan friendly. There's no testing on animals either, and it's all made in the UK, which is why we keep an eye on.
With skincare, I think that's important, isn't it? You know the source.
And you can keep an eye on the grading of it and make sure it's always the best quality.
Great. It is all about results. So many results that we're going to share with you. Lots of reviews that we're going to share with you. But when we look at the befores and afters, whether they're live here in the studio, we've also got some clips of a previous show with a lady called Sheila that we'll try and share with you before the end of the show.
Yeah, you should see that before the end. But this is what it's all about. So applying to the under eye area and then to the 11s area.
Look at that one.
See, I mean, that skin looks so dehydrated.
It's crepey.
And so, lined and crepey.
Skin,
but it's completely smoothed that out. It might be an eye bag, it might be darkness, it might be very deep set lines. We always say fine lines and wrinkles, but we've seen some deep set lines disappear.
And it doesn't matter what skin type you are, what age you are. Shona was saying even sensitive skin.
Yeah.
Again, you can see the crepiness.
Girls and guys, completely invisible. You don't have to apply makeup on top, but you can apply makeup on top if you want to. It gives you this really perfect base. Just use an oil-free foundation. There's some great powder foundations around at the moment, but really allowing you to get a much more youthful look to the eye, which is what you see instantly. And if you have got, and I don't know if we can, have we got that full face before and after? If you have got real issues under the eyes.
Yes, yeah.
I don't care how good you are at makeup, you will always see those lines.
The makeup goes into the lines,
they will always be visual. You can improve to a degree, but you'll always see the puffiness. It's three-dimensional, isn't it? So there will always be the puffiness there. The makeup will sit into the actual lines. Whereas what you've done here, I mean, she could be completely makeup-free like she is in the after and go out feeling so confident.
Quite happily, yeah.
Because that is such a difference.
Now,
but she could apply makeup on the top because she's got that smoothness where the makeup's going to sit so much nicer.
And you get that effect so quickly, and it lasts up to 10 hours, remember. Absolutely brilliant results around the entire face. 475344 is the item number. You're getting the amino acid facial wash included at $29.99. They're normally $29.99 each. You're getting both for $29.99. 475344 is the item number. If you want the bundle with the vitamin C serum, that's at the bottom of the screen, 299140. There's so many of you, more of you, trying to get that than we have remaining.
Shall we be honest? There's 14 left.
Now you've done it.
It's yours if you're the first of the 14 to check your basket out. The fact is, there's a lot more than 14 people trying to order it. So you do need to check your basket.
If you want
through,
that with the vitamin
sadly,
C.
you are going to miss out. If you don't want it, let it go. Let someone else have it. And please do make sure that you have got it in your basket and checked out very, very quickly. If you do miss out, though, you can go for it individually or you can go for it in the second bundle. Now, this is Sheila applying. Now, she's got very clean, dry skin. And like we said, just applying a very small amount.
Yeah, small amount. You can see those upward sweeps to the outside of the eye area. If you want to use it on the top of the eye, you want to use it on the eyelid area. Again, use a very small amount. That is the secret with this. And you'll see it start to work in seconds.
Well, instantly, really.
Instantly, yeah.
I mean, it's working now, isn't it? Which is incredible. We do say leave it for about a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But, oh, my word, we've only just started the clock because it's only just been applied and already...
You can see a difference, can't you? Yeah, and it's incredible for so many different problem areas. Shona, you weren't actually with us on this show, but this is a great result.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know Sheila very well, and this is extraordinary, isn't it? Because she has very fine skin. Sheila, in actual fact, you know, it's the kind of skin that really does show fine lines and wrinkles very quickly. But actually, the result from this is exceptional. You can see the smoothness, also the puffiness, the discoloration underneath the eye has started to change. The whole texture of the skin. It's really interesting that Sheila also applied it just above the eyebrow. It's obviously an area that bothers her. And that's what I love about this. This is targeted. You choose where you use it. And you can see that that's smoothed out over the top of the eyes, almost lifted the eyes, so she can have a little bit more room to put eye makeup on if she wants, which is kind of what you were talking about.
If you concentrate on just that area, the whole eyelid is much bigger.
Yeah, it's really opened up the eye. So if you want to do that smoky eye, I actually, because I've got very hooded eyes, you know, as you get old and everything starts to wobble and hang and drop. My eyelids have done exactly the same. So I actually put it onto just under my eyelid, and it really allows me then to get a much nicer look with my makeup, but it makes my eyes more open.
Yeah.
But you saw there using it on a sort of above the actual eyebrow as well. It lifted the eye brows, so again it made the eyes look more open. So though we're talking really about the under eye issues, it does make such a difference there as well.
It really does. Just getting busier and busier. This does tend to happen at this time of the night. We seem to get a new audience. So 475344, remember you're getting the under eye enhancer we're talking about, and you're getting a facial wash. They're normally $29.99 each. You're getting both for $29.99. ShopOnTV.co.uk, 0333 241 241. Lots of reviews and testimonials that have been shared. Take a look at this one from Molly. I was quite sceptical before ordering this product, as most eye creams don't achieve anything. However, the before and after shots of Skin Bunny's under eye enhancer on the TV commercials were impressive, so I gave it a shot. Definitely works and pairs well with my makeup routine. I've already bought a few more to give my mum and my grandma, and
Fabulous.
That's great because it's across all ages.
Yeah, that's it. And you will recommend it to your loved ones, and it's something you'll never want to run out of. It'll be one of those products that you'll always want to spare in the cupboard. Another one here, perfect. Skin Bunny is so good. Results straight away and doesn't leave skin sticky to touch, and that's why it's great as a base under makeup too. I love it. Recommended by myself.
I love that. Yeah, recommended by myself. Well done, Sue.
By me.
That's great,
and I think everybody that does try it does recommend it.
Yeah, and this next one, I saw this one before the show. Bought this product for my husband as he has puffy eyes. Works amazingly. Would recommend. That's from Claire. Well done,
and I'm
Claire.
keeping him, it should say.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to keep him now because his eyes are okay, so they're not so puffy anymore. And if you do want to look a bit younger as a guy or a girl, perhaps you've got a job interview, perhaps you've got a date, and actually the picture you put on that date, you looked a lot younger than you actually do.
People never do that, Amy.
So, you know, so they do recognise you when you actually go for the meeting. Pop it under the eyes. They'll never know because it's completely invisible.
It's like your own filter, isn't it?
Yes. So yeah, perhaps you did use a filter, and now you've got an outdoor filter as well, which is great.
Now you've got different options. Remember, you've got your under eye enhancer on its own, and that's normally $29.99. We've got a reduced price for you that. When I say on its own, it's going to give you 200 applications, remember, and that's both eyes. So 228129 is your item number for the under eye enhancer on its own. However, the best buys are the bundles, I think.
Definitely. I think a lot of you are getting a bundle and getting
an extra serum,
extra
an eye serum.
under eye as well. But because you spend over £30, you'll get PayPal Pay in 3 as well. Now we're going to show the vitamin C again. Oh my word! I don't know if I want to mention
Super limited, it should say in stock.
It's really, really limited.
This one comes with a 30ml container of the most amazing vitamin C serum. However, it's in single figures remaining in stock. If you've got that in a basket and you want it, check your basket out. There are probably 4 or 5 times more people trying to buy what we have in stock. So in single figures already, 299140. And the amino acid wash, so it's like a lovely facial wash that's included, isn't it?
It's a beautiful wash. It's really kind and gentle on the skin, but it washes deep into the pores as well. And whether that's the daily grime or actually taking makeup off, and it's sensitive around the eyes as well. It's great if you've got sensitive skin, you'll love it. You'll love the way it washes your skin thoroughly, but actually after you've used it, your skin doesn't really feel tight and dry like a lot of washes do. You'll feel like you've had a little bit of a treatment, like you've already put cream or serum on. I've tried and tested sort of all our facial washes here at Shop on TV because it's something I've only really just started to use, and they're all amazing. But this one I really do think is very, very kind and gentle, but really does give you extra results because of the ingredients. You do feel after a time that it's improved your skin.
It's like it's lifting because of those ingredients
it's working as well with active ingredients sort of thing. So that's a really nice bundle to go for. Don't forget the eye enhancer, you'll get 200 applications. So that works out, if you're buying it individually, it works out at a sort of 11.5 pence per both eyes, so per application. What you've got here is a bit of a buy one get one free, so this should be £29.99, this should be £29.99. You're getting them both for £29.99, so that is exceptional value for money, because it's not just really working out how much it is per eye, you've also got your facial wash as well.
Now let's get back to Shona and Lisa to see how easy the application is. Again, Shona, if you talk us through the whole process, if you would.
Absolutely. So make sure that when you get your under eye enhancer home, you give it a really good shake. You're going to mix all of those active ingredients together. So Lisa's doing a great job of that. Now it's in an airtight little bottle, so when you finish it, when you finish the application, make sure that you screw the top on properly to make sure that none of it oxidizes as we go through, because you get 18 months worth of shelf life. That's probably enough.
She's got a right workout there.
A muscle on that arm like you won't believe.
I just, giving Lisa a little workout. No need to go to the gym today. There we go. So now we take the little pipette out, and you can see you've got a little paddle on the end. Just wipe that across the back of your hand, and that will be enough for both eyes, but Lisa's only going to do her left eye now. Now you just use the index finger to just apply it from the centre of the eye around the nose, and then draw over the area that you're worried about. Everybody's areas are going to be different, so whether it be bags under your eyes, whether it be dark circles, whether it be puffiness, whether it be fine lines and wrinkles. You can take this onto the 11s, you can take it above the eyebrows, you could take it onto underneath the eyebrows for the hooding, if that's something that worries you. But you can see that Lisa's doing it very gently. You don't rub it, you don't dab it, just smooth it gently over the skin there on the area that she's worried about. Now you're just going to sit still for 1 to 2 minutes and allow it to dry perfectly. If you stay still, then you're going to get the best results possible.
And it's already working.
I know, it's incredible. Once it's dry, you don't have to stay still. I don't think we've actually said
No, I don't think we have actually.
Not all day.
So no, it's only whilst it's drying. And then you can to move. Then you can smile and do all the things you normally do. I mean, you really can see how that is working on the puffiness
that's incredible.
Under the eye.
Yeah.
How it's changing the colour and the texture of the skin as well, isn't it?
So what's actually smoothing the skin is the magnesium aluminium silicate. So that's smooth, and that sounds a bit
That's very sciencey.
Actually, it's a natural product, and it's a natural clay. So that's smoothing the skin out. Remember, this is vegan friendly and no animal testing. So that's already smoothing the skin out, and the crow's feet are almost gone. What's giving the brightening is the zinc oxide in there. So that's giving that beautiful evening of the texture of the skin out. So you get a youthful vitality to the skin, but also the reduction of those fine lines and wrinkles. That is extraordinary. It really is. The puffiness that we're seeing on the left-hand side image there of Lisa's eye has virtually gone.
That's incredible, isn't it? And if Lisa put makeup on that eye before, you'd still see that puffiness. It's three-dimensional. You're always going to see those lines because the makeup sort of sits into the lines. Now she's got this lovely smoothness, and we've stopped the clock because that before and after is enough. That's amazing. She could easily apply makeup on top, and she's got that smoothness to apply the makeup onto. Always use sort of an oil-free powder foundation. There's some great powder foundations around at the moment. But and a makeup-free day, really.
That
when it looks that good
was spectacular around the outside of the eye, because I hope Lisa don't mind me saying, but it is quite extreme and quite prominent, wasn't it? Let's take another look at it, and you'll see the area that I'm talking about. It's like changed the whole eye area.
I mean, it's knocked years And that's how you'll feel. You feel it's
what,
years
like
off
Shona said, it's like rolling back to where you want to be, isn't it?
You know, it's really interesting because obviously Lisa is an actress and she's obviously modelling for us this evening. And what I'm just thinking about, sometimes you're asked to go into castings without any makeup on.
Right.
And it can be quite terrifying.
It's a bit cruel, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that fair to say, Lisa, that can be really scary?
Absolutely. And then you see yourself on the screen and you're like, oh my goodness.
No.
So I'm going to be using this.
Yeah. Can you imagine? So, you know, there's an audition for Lisa, but an interview for someone else.
Yeah, of course.
A first date, as you've mentioned.
Absolutely.
Or going to a special occasion. You can use this every single day if you want to, or you can save it for those special occasions. The joy of this is you don't have to wear makeup, but if you do want to use makeup, it looks even better.
That is a huge difference.
It's a huge difference. And the other great thing is it's completely invisible. So whatever skin colouring you've got, whatever skin type you've got, or even as we go through the summer, when we have those sunny days, if you're getting a little bit more tanned, it's still going to work.
It's coming next week.
Monday's meant to be absolutely
Another
amazing.
heat wave.
Is it coming for my party?
I don't know. It's coming
I think
Monday.
it's raining that day.
We've still got bits of rain over the weekend, but Monday it's meant to be scorching, so it's heating up for your party. That's what it's doing.
Heading the right way.
So you got the right end of this weekend, but you can really see how that's made such a difference to the under eye area and all the issues of the under eye. And have that non-makeup day. And the other thing is, as I was saying, if you do sort of get a tan and your skin gets a little bit darker, it still will work with your skin because it's completely invisible. So great for the guys, great for the girls, and whatever sort of skin you've got, and nice on sensitive skin as well because it's very kind.
Yeah, fabulous ingredients. Remember, use the smallest amount. That's the only real thing that you can do wrong, is use too much of it.
And clean, dry skin is what you apply it to.
And to get perfect, clean, dry skin, remember you've got the wash included with the bundle that's on your screen right now. So 475344 is your item number if you want to go for that. It's really simple to apply the face wash as well. Again, just put some hot water on your hands, lather it up, and then put it onto the face. And it's not drying that facial wash. They're normally $29.99 each. You're getting both for $29.99 if you check out now. 475344. The vitamin C is it hanging on by a thread or is it all gone? Literally. Oh my word, literally hanging on by a thread.
We're virtually getting towards a handful left. You desperately, if you want this, you do need to check your baskets through. It's down to the very, very last few. But so many more of you ordering than stock is there. I don't think you're believing us, and I know we'll get towards the end of this show and you'll all start to check out, and sadly it will say sold out. Don't panic when it does sell out. You have missed out on the vitamin C, but I can go for that second bundle that we've been telling you about. But do please check your baskets through.
Absolutely brilliant value, whatever you are shopping for. And we've shown you live here in the studio. And when it comes to application, simple as this.
Applying Skin Bunny's Under Eye Enhancer is really easy. First, make sure the skin is clean and dry. Shake the bottle and take a very small amount, about the size of a pea should be enough to apply to both eyes. Start on the inside corner and sweep outwards, covering any lines, wrinkles and puffiness. Then feather downwards onto the cheekbone, and that's it. Hold still and wait for it to dry. Almost immediately you'll feel a tightening sensation, so you know it's working. And within 60 seconds, you'll start to notice those lines and wrinkles disappearing, leaving you with more youthful looking, smoother eyes.
And all those befores and afters that we've seen throughout the whole of the night and the live demonstrations, all different skin types, all different skin issues, some puffiness, some lines, some hoodiness.
Dark circles.
Yeah, and even been used on the 11s as well. This one I think is a great example.
Because it has all the problem areas that are all addressed, aren't they?
And whatever you did, even if you're really good with makeup, I really do believe you'll still see the bags that are under the eyes there. They run down to the cheek as well. And it'd be very difficult to try and hide that. I mean, she looks very tired, like she's she's
it's what you said at the beginning.
A bad time, you know. Perhaps been crying.
You said, didn't you, at the beginning, when you, like in the after, you'd say, oh, you look well. But in the before, if someone comes up to you...
You'd say, you all right? You look a bit tired.
You look a bit tired.
And that's like the biggest insult, isn't it, when someone says, you're like that. Oh. Really? I look tired, do I?
Thanks.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Thanks for pointing it out.
And so that to have something that can make such a difference is fabulous, and to give you that confidence back as well. Because I think I've always had issues under my eyes since I was sort of in my 20s. It was my under eye area that aged really quickly. I think it's a little bit hereditary. My dad always had sort of baggy eyes, and I think it's hereditary. And you are very paranoid about them. And whether it's just every day, whether you're going for a job interview, whether it's a wedding, perhaps you're meeting friends from school and you haven't seen them for years.
I think a lot of people will buy this initially for those special occasions, like you say. But once you've used it, you'll be like, this is so affordable, I'm going to use it every day. Well, and we saw that review, bought some for my mum, bought some for my grandma.
And one of the reviews said as well, it's become part of my makeup routine. And I think that's what this will be. Just like you put mascara on and you can't live without your mascara or your lipstick, you'll think, well, gosh, because it works so quickly and it looks so good, I can't live without my under eye enhancer. I'm going to use that every day because I just feel fresh. And you'll love it because you'll either not wear makeup because you just feel you look so good, or you'll use a lot less makeup because you don't need
You don't feel like you need all that concealer. Get whichever bundle you want to go for, but whatever you've got in your basket, do check out.
Of course, it's the reason it's been so busy. First show. The first time we've launched it here on ITV1 and STV, so it's the first time you've seen it live with us here. And my goodness, you've absolutely loved it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think you will. You'll just want to make sure you've always got another bottle in the cupboard because you'll never want to run out. Yeah.
Now, we've shared lots of reviews with you already. Let's take a look at another one from Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann said this.
Big, long
look at all this. All my life I've suffered with puffy eyes. I've tried so many remedies to reduce the eye bags and been disappointed every time when there's been no change in my appearance. But not this time. Skin Bunny is a miracle formula that really and truly works. I could not be without it ever. You only get the white residue if you use too much. A tiny amount is all that is needed, and with one smooth sweep under the eye, it will reduce those dark circles and puffy eyes in a few minutes. But keep perfectly still for it to do its job. There's top tips here from Carrie Ann. I love, love, love it. You will too. Just be patient and apply it exactly as described, and you will look more youthful and attractive. Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
You look more youthful and attractive thanks to this wonderful product. Thanks, Skin Bunny. You made this lady very, very happy. Thank you, Carrie Ann.
I really like that because I do think, you might think, wow, that's a big statement.
Isn't it?
But actually, if you look in the mirror and you do feel you look younger, you are going to feel more attractive.
How great
would
that be?
I mean, how amazing would that be? We really do. We struggle, don't we? We were saying this last night. There's so many beautiful on Facebook and Instagram, and a lot of it is that little bit of what they call it.
There's quite a bit of filtering goes on.
A bit of filtering, and you think, oh gosh, if only I looked like that. Well, this is your true filtering in real life, and allowing you to get that smoothness.
It's your handbag filter. Keep it in your handbag.
It is absolutely. You're going to absolutely love it because there is nothing better than looking in the mirror and think, well, actually, and it's hard to say, isn't it? But you look in the mirror and think, actually, I look quite good.
I'll take that.
I look quite young, which is great.
Now, everything about it, we've worked alongside it for a couple of months now, haven't we? When we did our first show, it was on our Freeview Channel, Freeview 89. So we want to share a clip with you from a lady who we've known for many years, Sheila, and show you her results.
Can I just say, look at the screen right now. Don't turn away, because Sheila's results are so incredibly quick.
I would normally start by applying a tiny bit on the back of your hand, and then you can just pick up the product from there. And then a tiny amount, the size of the grain of rice, pop your finger in, and then what you want to do is sweep it from the corner Over to the problem areas, just a little delicate sweep. Less is more with the Skin Bunny Eye Enhancer. You really only need a tiny amount. And you can see Sheila's just targeting that little line there above the eye. This is also great for the 11ths as well. And then once it's been applied, you just want to kind of avoid any facial movements for about 60 seconds.
So read the newspaper for a few minutes. Don't scream at the kids or have a cup of tea or something like that. Just sit down for a moment. We're going to put the clock in so you can see how quickly, oh my goodness, it's changed already. Don't look away from your screen. Look at the crow's feet that have already started to diminish. They're smoothing out completely. The under eye bag area, which we put makeup on an eye bag, but it's still an eye bag. It's three-dimensional, isn't it? Exactly. Whereas this is going to flatten the eye bag down as well.
I mean, the results are absolutely remarkable. And what I love so much, Hayley, is you think we invest in so many different products that often make a lot of big promises. And often, I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm left thinking, well, has it worked? Is there any improvement? But I love the fact that you can see the result with your own eyes happening so quickly. And whilst it's temporary, it's very, you know, can be very dramatic, can really help your confidence.
Well, when you say dramatic, we can see a dramatic difference there straight away. Now, we're only 50 seconds into that application. The secret really is using the smallest amount
and
here, isn't it?
And on clean, dry skin as well. Yes. So clean, dry skin, just a tiny amount. Less is definitely more, but the results are incredible.
Stop the clock!
Those results may vary, and we will stop the clock right there. For me, for everybody that I've known try this product, they've all got incredible results. And that has been the truth, and we always say results will vary, but I think they're either going to be good, absolutely amazing, absolutely fantastic, incredible, because it just seems to work for everybody that's tried it.
And the varieties of befores and afters that we show you from all those different skin types, different ages. This one's, well, this is Paul, our director's favourite, but you can see why.
But it's like the after is like she's in her 20s, the before is like she's in her 50s.
I love that description, yeah.
It's like the wrong way round,
the
isn't
aging
it? But actually,
back to front.
She's lost those years, you know, she's really got such a fabulous youthful look to that under eye area. All the crow's feet have gone. There's a deep line under the eye. We all say, you know, sort of fine lines and wrinkles, but that's quite a deep set line that's diminished. Any bagginess, honestly, when you look through the befores and afters and see the different skin types, the different skin colourings, the different skin issues.
Look at that.
I love this one because honestly, especially if I've had a lot of late nights or I haven't slept very well, or if you're going through a time where you're quite upset and you're a bit teary and things, my eyes actually do and can look like that. I get that horrible puffiness, and you can see they've gone down to her cheeks. Really, the after is incredible, and you can't see that she's got anything on. She's applied the under eye enhancer, but it's like it just looks like she's years younger.
Looks like she's come back from holiday. It looks like you look great. What have you been doing?
What have you had done?
You look so good. Yeah, it is that kind of
reaction. It does look like what have you had done, and nothing. She's applied, and though this is temporary, it lasts up to 10 hours. For those 10 hours at that wedding, in that job interview, when you're meeting friends, when you're out for the night, you're going to feel amazing. And of course, you can reapply it as and when. If you have it on all day and then you are going out at night, what I tend to do is just wipe off what's left with a sort of cotton wool and some water, and then make sure it's dry, and then reapply
for the night
It's
time.
Absolutely incredible.
So it's more or less instant effects, but it lasts up to 10 hours, and then if you want to reapply, you can.
Guys, girls, any skin colour, and if your skin alters through the summer as well and gets darker, it will. And we saw as well with some of the befores and afters, if you have got that darkness, it seems to even the skin tone as well. It's phenomenal. If you want the vitamin C, you do need to check out. There's not even a handful.
14 went from 14 to...
Not even a handful. There's what?
3. 14 to 3.
So, there's 3 left. Do please check your basket through.
And it's just a couple of words from Shona on the serum, because it's a really great serum, isn't it?
It's a stunning serum, it really is. This is a refined version of vitamin C that has been packed into this vitamin C serum. Now, it's sunshine in a bottle for me. You look at the colour of that, you look at how plump that is there. It beautifully absorbent, really readily absorbent into the skin. So you can see that as soon as I start to smooth this into the skin, it drinks it up. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now, vitamin C is the most incredible product because it is a collagen booster. It will boost the production of collagen in your skin, the synthesis of the collagen that we're losing in our skin. But not only that, it will help protect against UV, help protect against hyperpigmentation. So if you've got dark spots, this is going to be the serum for you. So if you've got age spots, you've got freckles, you've got anything that is kind of hyperpigmentation into your skin, this is going to brighten the skin beautifully, give you incredible antioxidant protection, and of course hydrate and moisturize your skin.
But that bundle's going to go any minute.
We'll move away. Please do check your baskets out if you want it. If you don't, let it go. If you do check out and it says sold out, I'm really sorry, it is going to happen. You have got other options. You can buy the under eye enhancer on its own, and that should be normally $29.99 as you're seeing with our other options, but we've got a reduction for you to $22.99. It works out 11.5 pence per pair of eyes to get results like we've seen tonight.
And if you do want to multi-order, Shona, shelf life's brilliant on it.
Oh, the shelf life's fantastic. Even once it's opened, you have 18 months.
Wow.
Great. So actually, if you want to multi-order, you've got a lot of usage. Is that your 20 mils, if you used it every single day, that is more than 6 months use. But of course, if you want to pop it on the shelf and just use it for those special occasions, you've got 18 months to use it.
Which is fantastic. So that's going to take you through all seasons.
All seasons, every season.
And you can use it every single day if you like, or you can use it for a special occasion and save it for another special occasion. Because it's so quick and easy though, I think you'll use it as part of your daily routine, because when you look so much fresher and younger, why would you not use this daily and just feel more confident and feel better about yourself?
I think that's what most people do. They buy it for a special occasion and then they're like, I want to look like this every day.
It's a bit like putting your mascara on. You'll apply this the same because you know it makes that difference.
So many people rave about it. Take a little look at this.
So not only is Under Eye Enhancer simple to use, simple to apply, it's fundamentally what it means to me is I feel great about myself. I go out feeling more confident, more outgoing, and I can just be me without the need to worry. I love it. I love it.
Yes, I do see that I'm getting older. We're all getting older, so I see more lines appearing, but there is something we can do about it. I love Under Eye Enhancer by Skin Bunny because you can see the results almost straight away.
That's a great point, isn't it?
You can. Though we say to leave it a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sort of the longer you leave it to dry, I think the better the results. Before, if you want to apply a makeup on top, just use a powder foundation or just then head out the door because you look and feel so much better. But you'll see in this next demonstration, because this is our first launch on ITV1 and STV with this product. That's why we've been so busy and we're having sellouts as we speak. But we originally did it on our Freeview channel.
Yeah, Freeview Channel 89. You can catch us in the daytime. We have a whole variety of shows on there, so join us there. But when we did that first show, we worked with a lady who we know very well. We've known her for years, called Sheila. These were the results.
Have a look at Sheila's eye. This could be your issues. It will work on any skin type. So whether you've got crow's feet, whether you've got bags, whether you've got deep lines and wrinkles, what we're going to do is show you how to apply, because the biggest secret, and it's always applied to clean, dry skin, is the amount, Hayley. You only need the smallest amount.
Yes, Hayley, less is more with this. So no larger than a grain of rice is all you need. So make sure that you've cleansed beforehand. You're just going to sweep from the inner corner, and you can see just a tiny little amount. This is invisible on the skin. And then Sheila's just taking it to that little line there above her eye. This is also great on those little 11s as well. And then we just recommend that you try to avoid any facial gentle movement for around 60 seconds, just to give it time to dry, so you can just sit back and relax and watch the results as they happen.
Now, once Sheila has done the application, she's finished now, let's put a clock on the screen and just show you how quickly this actually works.
Don't look away from the screen. I always look at and talk to Hayley or look at Sean, and then I look back to the screen and think I've missed it. Yeah. Don't look away from your screen, because it instantly starts working. You can see how the lines already have started to diminish, but look at the bag. A bag is three-dimensional, so it flattens that bag. It's amazing.
It really is incredible. And again, unfortunately, the skin around the eye is as thin as an eggshell. It's much thinner than other areas of the face, very delicate. So to get these results, to have a little bit more of that smoothness, to see any kind of diminishing temporary results, can really help with our confidence. It helps you to look a little bit more awake, a little bit more youthful, more fresh. And I think the results are just transformational.
Look at that. There's a deeper line underneath the eye.
There, yeah.
Well, there was a deeper line under the eye. It's really disappearing, isn't it?
In front of our eyes, and that's how quickly this will work. So just for a minute or 2 minutes, and we could probably stop the clock right now, because that result is amazing. How great is that? And you walk out the door feeling fresh and young. You look well. Have you had to watch?
And every time you watch it, you're like, oh,
it's amazing.
You're watching
it's so
it happen.
quick. Yeah, it is. It's so fast. And we're going to do a live demonstration now in the studio. Coming towards the end of the show, you do need to check your baskets through. Do not miss out. But if you have just come in and you've just switched on and you're thinking, what is this all about? We're going to see a live demo.
Yeah, we're going to show you exactly how easy it is to work. Remember, you've got 3 options. You've got the under eye enhancer on its own at $22.99. You've got the bundle with the facial wash, and you've got the bundle.
Not anymore.
You haven't got
3 options, because that one has sold out. So congratulations.
Take it away. Take it away.
If you managed to get it, and well done. But don't panic. You haven't missed out completely. You can either buy it individually, or you can buy it as well with the actual facial wash. So you've still got options available, but you've just missed out with the vitamin C.
Yeah.
The best thing to go for is the actual amino acid facial wash. It's just beautiful on the face. Absolutely.
Now, we are going to try and squeeze in one last round of demonstrations. And if you have just joined us and you're thinking what it is, Shona's going to recap everything for us. Thanks, Shona.
So this is the hero product from the Skin Bunny range. It's sold over 1 million bottles, from the original formulation to this new enhanced formulation that we've got here today for you. Lisa's giving that a good shake to make sure all of those active ingredients are mixed together. Once she's done that, she's going to apply to clean, dry skin. Less is more. You can always use a little bit more as time goes on, but always start with less. So just swipe the little paddle across the back of your hand, and that will be enough to apply on both eyes. Now Lisa's going to use a forefinger, and she's going to start at the nose area and then literally just gently draw this across to the outer area of their eye. So everybody's going to have different areas of concern. So with Lisa, she's going to apply it right the way under the bottom eyelid there. So that's going to cover all of the sort of bag area, the fine lines and wrinkles. But you can also apply under the eyebrow, over the eyebrow, the 11s, the frown lines. You can even try it around the lips if you would like as well. This is going to start working the moment that you pop this onto your skin. Now stay still. Stay as still as you possibly can for 1 to 2 minutes. You're going to start to see, well, you're already starting to see the results there. I'm going to pop my glasses on because I thought my eyes were deceiving me, but they're really not. We're already starting to see the sort of blueness. You know, it is nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. Under Lisa's eyes there start to diminish, smoothing all of those eye areas out. So the skin looks fresher, it looks more young, it looks more vital, and also is starting to plump the skin out, because what a wrinkle is basically a little valley in our skin. As we lose the elasticity underneath our top layer of skin, we create little valleys, and that's when we can start to see it show up when we put makeup over the top of this. We find that a lot of our customers, male and female, use less makeup, because suddenly you think, actually, I can face the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get your confidence back, and that's what it's all about.
Oh my word, I looked away for a moment.
You did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That difference is amazing. There is an area where it looks like there's sort of a blue vein, and it even seems to even the skin tone. The skin looks so much younger under the eye, more like a baby soft skin, isn't it? And then the actual crow's feet, I don't see any.
Pretty much gone,
I mean, I looked at you for while you were chatting then, and I've looked back, and Mrs. Crow's feet have literally disappeared. Well, stop the clock.
No, you do. When you're applying this, you do need to be still for around about a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You'll see as it works, and then afterwards you can, of course, move your face. But honestly, that result is incredible. For you to have that non-makeup day, for you to go out feeling confident, for you to go out without anyone saying, oh, you look tired, did you not get a good night's sleep? For someone to say, actually, you look well.
That's great, isn't it? When someone says that to you.
It's the best. And I know for lots of us, that under eye area is a real issue area.
Let's look through those befores and afters before the end of the show. There's such a variety of befores and afters, whether they've been in live shows or previous demonstrations. Lisa's is spectacular, isn't it?
Incredible,
isn't it great?
And sorry, I was going to say completely invisible, so girls, guys, any skin type.
With or without makeup, you know, even if you've got sensitive skin, you're not going to have any issues with this.
I like that, great.
One of the things I should have said, you also do have a 30-day money-back guarantee with this as well, which is fantastic.
You've saved that till now.
Sorry.
Just before 3 a.m.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Vegan friendly, not tested on animals, made in the UK, 30-day money-back guarantee.
Hey!
We are massively busy. It's great to have you coming. You didn't care, did you? Because you've seen those results. You're like, I just want to get it home.
I want to try
put it on. I want to see it for myself. Remember, a tiny amount with clean, dry skin, and then just leave it. Keep your face still for around about a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. The longer you leave it, the better. But wow, the results we've seen tonight have been incredible.
Whatever you're shopping for, check out right now. We've already had sellouts on the show. Got to say a huge thank you to Shona and Lisa. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. It's been lovely to have your company. Thank you to you at home for watching. And we have been talking about Freeview 89.
Yes.
If you want to switch over to Freeview 89, see what else is going on ShopOnTV.
Yeah, great to have your company. We'll see you next Monday. You take care. Bye-bye.